Just watch the damn podcast. Just watch the damn podcast.
Hello, Club Culture family. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating. We are back.
We're here.
On a Tuesday.
We're on a Tuesday? Oh, this
man,
drops on
fucking
Tuesday.
Program. Damn, bruh. 2 episodes for y'all in 1 week. This is season 5. We said we was coming back for something big.
We're here.
2 episodes a week now for y'all.
We're here.
So be grateful.
Hey, why did we used to have to say present?
Present?
And when we had to take attendance in class?
Because you're here.
But why, though? Why do we have to do that?
She just got to acknowledge that, you know, I see you. You feel me? I'm here to teach.
I feel like kids did that when they learned, what's it called? Synonyms?
Uh-huh.
So I've never heard the teacher say present. They always say here. And then it's that
The
one
smart
kid.
acts. Yeah.
Present.
Yeah. That was you?
But I'm saying, why did we have to do that, though? Why couldn't they
It's
just look and
called
see
roll
the...
call.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
That was just a random thought in my head.
Okay. What up, Nova, man?
Welcome back.
Back on the pod?
A lot's
Drop one of
changed.
Clues bombs for a real nigga.
You said running through these blogs.
No, I said drop one of Clues bombs.
Oh, shit. I'm like, okay.
A lot's
blogs
changed.
was on?
You got to bring us up to speed.
For sure.
I have questions.
All right, let's go.
I have a lot of questions.
About what?
Now that we know that it's real.
About what?
Your relationship.
Oh.
I didn't think you was for real for like the first month.
Oh, that was confirmed?
Yes.
It wasn't... okay.
It's not fake at
Okay.
all.
Yeah,
No
I'm in a real
lockdown?
relationship. Yeah.
She cuffed as hell.
We got to get into it.
How the old lady feel?
She an older lady?
No, not her lady. The old lady.
Okay.
They're like 8 or box or something.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
You know
her.
what's funny?
What's up?
When she, I literally, this girl, this woman,
Okay.
literally don't talk to each other.
Right.
When she seen that I was in a relationship, she was like, "Oh, so you're in a relationship now?"
Yeah.
How did she see that?
On Snapchat, it was so weird to me because we do not talk, and there's no beef or nothing. Like she doing her thing, I'm doing my thing, but like, so you're
Y'all
in a
ever had a
relationship?
conversation about being in a relationship? You was like, nah, I'm not ready. I don't want none of that.
No, when I
Okay.
first met her, she made it clear that she never wanted to date a girl again because of her past experience. The girl she was with, they was together. She was the femme. The girl was the stud. She handled all of the bills, took care of everything. I guess the girl told her, like, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay bills in your house when you got grown kids here that don't pay no bills.
Okay.
And so that was a part of their friction. And then they did the IVF shit. And the girl just out of nowhere, like, she gave her ultimatum, like, yeah, I need you to help me start paying bills.
Yeah.
So the girl secretly went and got her own apartment. and then left with the baby.
What?
Wow.
So she was over bitches when she met me.
Wow.
Now, she was the film that did that.
No, the stud did that.
The stud did
that.
that.
That's
Okay.
what make it crazy.
That's crazy.
That's what make it crazy.
That's
Niggas
funny.
ain't shit.
You feel me? You feel me?
Niggas ain't shit.
Hey, shit.
That's fun. Hey, Jonesy, why the chicken cross the road, bro?
To get to the other side. We do not fuck with the other side. You ain't gonna fuck with my nigga.
That shit has been in my head since yesterday. I saw that shit yesterday. I saw Jonesy, and he was already singing it. I was like, wow, okay.
'Cause that's my
everybody
shit,
in Indiana
man.
know that shit.
Shout out my Indianimals, man.
To get back to the G, that's why I crossed the road.
Yeah, man. To get to the other side. We do not fuck with the other side.
Can y'all explain that bar for me? Because I don't get it.
Cause they don't want to go to the other. She don't get it.
I don't get it,
She,
though.
she,
I don't
she,
get it.
she,
To me, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of like some like Lil Yachty type bars. Like it ain't superior, but it's like catchy.
Okay.
So it's why the chicken cross the road
I get that.
to get to the other side.
to get
But
away
we
from ops like you.
Do not fuck with the other side.
So y'all not going to the other side. Does
You
the
don't go to
chicken,
the-
because I feel like the chicken cross the road meant something like you don't want to be the chicken. You feel me?
No,
So does that-
I feel
I
like
don't
you're
think
thinking
it's that
too deep on
Yeah,
this.
the bars want that deep.
The bar is not that deep.
The bars want that
It's
deep.
really not.
I think on this one, it is like the chicken crossed the road to get to the other side because he's scared to be on this side.
See, it gotta be something. See,
Scared
y'all
to
not
be
using
on
your
this
third
side.
eye. Y'all not
Man,
using.
the nigga
she
just
deeper
had
than
to
y'all
cross the
think.
Too much
street, bro.
hotep shit going on right
What's
Right.
crazy is y'all.
You
Like,
gotta
these
open
niggas-
your third eye
these
to
niggas
see
went
why
to
the chicken
whole
used the
hotel.
second leg to cross the street.
exactly. Y'all not see me.
The moon is in
That's
Gatorade.
because me and Jay went to college.
I don't
You
know.
know, you
I went to college too.
I went to college too.
Okay,
I
me
got
and
a
Jay
degree.
finished, so that's why we get the rest of the bar. I'm trying to make her be more than a little yachty. Y'all put her in a box.
We did.
You just said she gave her a little yachty bar. It ain't really
Like
supposed to
Lil
be that
Yachty
deep.
slumped the ski guide or whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't listen to none of that shit, so
like
I don't
Slump
get the
60
reference,
guy.
but I feel it.
All right, man. Let's get to the pod, man. Let's get to no. Actually, I don't want to get to the pod because I didn't know it was real that you was in a relationship. I
Yeah,
thought
this
you was
is
capping.
real.
I thought you was
Why?
capping. Cause you just be posting shit, bro, and you be
You just be
like-
saying shit
Yeah.
sometimes. Like we could tell when you serious, but that wasn't one of them ones.
How you gonna let somebody lock you down during the summer?
Right. Of all seasons.
You
Listen.
cuff in the winter.
Listen,
You even seem like a
listen,
cuff in the fall type of
I
person.
believe in bringing sand to the beach. So I don't get no fuck what season it is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I respect it.
That's how I am.
All right. Cool. So what told you, like, I want to be with a woman? Because you was with men.
I'm still not gay.
Okay.
What the
explain
fuck?
that. Explain that.
How that
please.
work?
I'm a pansexual.
What
Okay.
that mean?
I just like people.
But you got a girlfriend,
I know.
so you gay.
No.
That ain't how this work.
That's what's wrong with y'all little brains,
I'm gonna be saying
man.
some ignorant shit this episode,
No,
bro,
you're
but it's
not.
cool
like,
because I'm gonna
I would say
learn.
she's gay.
She's
You know?
gay?
Yeah,
But
she,
you're
she
not
a
gay.
lesbian. But no.
The fuck is this, man?
Okay. So say again what pansexual is for him.
So, okay. A lot of people say pansexual mean you will have sex with anybody.
Right.
But to me, it's you like people based upon like their characteristics, not their gender. So a lesbian likes women.
Okay.
A gay man likes men.
Right.
Right? A pansexual, I mean, I can like a trans woman. I can like a trans man. I can like a man. I can like a woman.
But can a gay man like a trans man?
non-binary. Yeah.
I'm not getting
If
this.
that person identifies as a man and you like men, it's still up your alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's a trans woman, then you wouldn't probably be attracted to it if you like men.
Okay, maybe this will help if I ask who are who are pansexual people attracted to?
The inner,
The who?
the inner, the you, and here the id.
Yeah, so like
instead of the
if
physical.
if I was a lesbian,
Right.
that mean I would only be attracted to her,
Yeah.
Okay.
not you.
Right.
But it's basically being bisexual. Like to me,
That's
it's,
what it sounds like to
Yeah,
me.
but bisexual is you're attracted to the physical and the id of a sex.
Okay.
So you like both sexes, and you also like the id.
Yeah, that's fucking me up,
pansexual
gang.
is you just like the id. It doesn't
yeah,
matter
the
the
gender.
sexual.
Yeah, the gender don't matter. Yeah.
So, and I meant to talk about this last episode because you sent that damn 50-year-old basketball player to me. Jonesy had sent some article that was old as hell of this.
We never talk about the stuff I be sending her. She never approves the stuff that I send her. I don't get it.
Because I have to do research, which I know you don't do.
He's a clickbait guy.
Yes,
I'm just
he
gonna
fell
run
for it. This shit happened in 2012. Everybody talking about it like it happened yesterday. It was
Especially if it's really ignorant.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm not
it
even
was
looking
this
into it because I
trans-
want to believe it.
this trans woman that is 50 years old and went back to
Oh
college.
yeah, that white lady.
Yes.
With the blue jersey.
Yes.
That
It's
shit go
hilarious.
viral every like so many years.
This shit happened in 2012.
My bad.
And-
But when I sent you the dude jumping in the court that happened 3 days before we recorded, you was like, nah, this trash. You suck.
I mean,
See, you got to believe in me sometimes.
people gotta learn the difference between sex and gender. That's the whole.
That's what this
why
comes
people
down
are
to.
ignorant to sexual orientation.
Okay, I have a better question now.
Okay,
When it comes to the inner, is that sex or gender?
pretty much gender.
That's gender, right?
It's more gender than sex. Sex is the simplest thing. The simplest definition of sex is what you were born with, your
Okay.
private part. So if you have a penis, you were born with a penis.
Right.
You're a male. If you're born with a vagina, you're a female.
Right.
You cannot change your sex.
Okay.
That's it. You can change your gender, which is who you identify as socially.
So the gender would be on the inside.
Yes.
And the pansexual is attracted to the gender.
inside. Yes. Pretty
Okay,
much.
see, this is making sense now.
Uh-huh.
So since you're with the woman now, you're gay.
No, she's still a pansexual. It just happens that the person that she's dating right now is a woman, but that's not why she's attracted to her. She's attracted to the inside of that woman, not the woman.
Okay. I'm still
I am
gonna.
attracted to that ass though.
She's gay. She's gay.
It's a little
She's gay.
crazy. That
I ain't
ass
playing
a little
that.
crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like you should be pansexual, and then it's like apostrophe gay.
I feel like whenever you say anything outside the straight, that shit gay.
Pretty much.
Nah.
It's queer. That's why I like. Sometimes I won't even say pansexual. I just say queer.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
So
But
can
that
a
shit
trans person be
confusing straight
pansexual?
people too.
Yeah.
They don't.
That's because they need to mind their fucking business.
Yeah, that's what this
That's what
conversation
it
is leading
boils
this to me.
down
Like,
to.
I need to mind my fucking business. But I'm still curious.
I was watching Love Is Blind, and she was like, yeah, all our things align. You know, we talked about like same sex marriage and da da da. And then my girl said, why the fuck is same sex marriage on their docket?
Because they're heterosexual.
Yeah, like,
why
why-
do they care?
Why is that on y'all docket? And
I
Is-
understand it.
Well,
Is
if you
this
have a kid or something, I get it. But like,
No, like your personal views, you believe in the shit, and the nigga homophobic. You probably don't want to be with them.
that's
Definitely
true, too.
don't.
That's true,
Now, was this the show with AD?
Yeah, I haven't finished
Every
it.
time,
Don't say
no,
that.
because I don't watch TV.
Okay, I
but
haven't
every
finished it.
time I see it on Twitter, I be like, "Yo, Anthony Davis is doing some crazy shit. Like, what the fuck is going on?"
Is she a girl?
Because the Lakers would never be playing when like they'll be talking about this show. They'll be like, "Oh, AD and his girl is woo woo woo," or AD and whatever the fuck. I'm like, "Gee, what the fuck the Lakers got going on?
What AD doing out here?
What the fuck is going on?"
It's only one AD.
Yeah,
That shit
she
funny
thick
as hell.
She
Thick as hell.
Who?
AD.
AD.
It's a
girl.
woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a woman.
Is she gay?
No.
Nah,
Okay.
she would have lame.
But before we move on, can a trans person be a pansexual?
Yeah. Trans is just them wanting to change their sex,
Yeah, not their sexuality.
so they're not biologically that sex.
Because you
That's
see a
why
lot
it's
of trans women be lesbians.
I don't think I know
Like
a trans
Kris Jenner,
woman.
like Kathleen Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
She a lesbian.
Does she have a dick?
I don't know. We don't know what's inside.
We don't- okay.
Because you could be. You could be transsexual and you could be transgender. Transsexual is when you do the actual sex change.
Okay.
Transgender is when you just identify of something that is not what you were born
Yeah.
as.
So, and she's a transgender.
If she didn't do the sex
C.S.
change.
Madison is a transgender.
I don't know who that is, but I've been seeing that name.
Okay.
She's a transgender. So she
Still has a
possibly
dick.
still has
she
a
still
penis.
has a dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the transsexuals don't have dicks in
Yeah,
it.
they got coochies.
Can we get a transsexual on the show?
I mean, if we have, you got some people.
I don't think so.
I don't know any
I
transsexuals.
don't
I
know
know
transsexual.
transgenders, but
I
I
don't
know.
feel like I'm a safe space for anybody in like just everyday life to be like, hey, I'm trans, because I'm ignorant to it. So I don't feel like people are just, you know, hey, this is me, you know, and I don't take offense to it. Because
I don't take offense to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on, because this nigga talking out the side of his neck again.
Okay.
I don't. I'm ignorant to
I
some
don't take
things.
offense to it. That
No,
that
but-
was the craziest shit. I said.
Unless you can truly walk me through something, I'm probably not a safe space for certain things.
Yesterday, Jonesy, it was a dude with us, and they was talking about something, and Jonesy had said something to do, and the dude was like, "That's gay," and Jonesy's like, "Oh, my bad," and I was like, "You know what, Jonesy, you all right with me? Because he really don't give a fuck about this gay shit. Like, shout out.
Oh, you should have heard the first thing I said when I met him.
What'd you say?
So you know how I got 49 in my name? Well, there's people in the city that doesn't like that side of town that I had no clue about, right? I'm just Jonesy 49. I fuck with Glen Park, right? And there's some people that don't really like that I've been around, but we cool now, right? Like they're my people. But I haven't met him yet. So the first time I met him, I was like, yeah, I'm Jonesy. I don't know none of them street niggas. And everybody just started laughing. But we cool now, though, you know?
Okay.
I
That's
just be,
good.
you know.
That's good. Because I
just
feel
be-
like you gotta put that out there.
Gee, you
like
gotta
a
show street
prefix.
niggas you ain't scared of, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like, hey, you know,
I
I
feel
ain't, you know, we don't gotta bow down to you. I respect what you do, you respect what I do. We can just, you know,
You
chill.
know, you're gonna come out. You know,
Okay.
you know they combat shit.
Combat what?
Like from the military.
I mean, I know something.
Should you be more afraid of the street niggas from small cities or a major city?
Small cities.
East St. Louis niggas different, bro.
Yeah, nah, small
Okay.
cities.
Them niggas different.
Why we
I
got
even
this?
compare like Gary to Chicago.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference. That's why they like Chicago niggas don't move to Gary for real. They move to, like Griffith, Maryville, Hammond. If you like ask people from Chicago, they be like, "Oh no, my people say Gary bad, Gary bad." Like you can't, cause in Gary it's so small, it really ain't nowhere to hide. Like niggas will lay down on you. But in the city, you can be up north, out west, over east.
And like your
you can be
community
in Hammond. Motherfucker don't know where you at. They fucking Crown Point up as we speak.
Bro, Tootie's nigga as hell. That's one of the most nigga establishments. I never thought that would have never existed in Crown Point.
Yeah.
It is insane. It's a good time though.
We've
What?
That's why you talk to the niggas and I talk to the black people. Cause I would have. I'm scared of the major city niggas.
No.
I'd rather be scared of them than
they be
No, 'cause,
capping
like,
a lot too. It's the name.
I ain't never
Because
heard.
like even if you from the hood in a major city, you still got major city resources. When you from the hood in a smaller city, there's just some kids that don't have no chance. Zero chance. Like
Chicago do got the Park District. Go get you a job during the summer.
yeah, bro, you know what I'm
don't
saying?
need
Go
to
Sweet
CTA,
Bleeds and
Yeah.
CTA, you can move around.
Yeah.
Like Gary don't got that.
Trains, all that shit.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
If I wanted to go to Skate Road in middle school, somebody had to take me.
take you, yeah.
100%.
okay. I'm learning something. All right.
Yeah, bro. Have you ever been to East St. Louis?
Nah,
It's fucking insane.
I ain't never had to go through St. Louis for nothing.
It's insane.
Nah.
Never go.
Okay, we're gonna get straight to some hot topics.
What's up, man? What
I want to
happened
start
this
off with
week?
the one that you wanted to talk about first. Get that out the way.
Okay, I forgot.
Chris Brown.
What Chris Brown
Oh, that
do?
was so long ago.
I know.
What Chris Brown do?
Let's get that one out the way. So, when we was out on a pod break, Chris Brown was invited to the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game in Indiana.
Right.
And
Why you point to me? I'm from Gary.
All right. And
Two different places.
okay. And his invite was revoked. So everybody was talking about, leave Chris Brown alone. Let him live. He made a
Right.
mistake. Nova had him. He was like, what you think about this? And I was like, let's talk about it on the pod. So let's talk about it on the pod.
Yeah, I just think that so the thing is this. It isn't that Chris Brown had one mistake 20 years ago. That nigga kept being he was consistent in his bullshit. From the shit with Carucci to beating up Frank Ocean to beating up other random people, fighting Drake. He was consistent. That nigga beat women, dogs, kids.
I'm going to cut you off right there.
He became a
I've
blood.
heard Frank Ocean won that fight.
He probably.
That's how everybody else, I'll give it to
People
you.
did say that.
Definitely heard Frank Ocean won that fight.
His entourage then jumped in and they jumped Frank Ocean.
See, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I think I was talking to you about that.
I don't know.
I was talking to somebody
I try to
about
stay
that.
away from this Chris Brown topic.
No, about jumping people.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about it on the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
pod.
yeah.
Chris Brown shouldn't even been fighting alone if you with your entourage. Like, what you doing?
But he just one of them niggas. I feel like that
He just wanted to be a dickhead. Like, he walked into a room.
Friend, you like, okay, that's how.
That's just how he at.
Yeah,
I
like
ain't Jewish, I'm Paru.
literally, Soulja Boy. Like, I was selling crack. you sitting over there looking at this nigga rolling up.
There you go again. He just on this shit again.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how my mama look at me.
Right?
I be feeling embarrassed for my mom sometimes.
Embarrassed for her?
Yeah,
Why you-
because I feel like she older, and I come from an older family, so I feel like I don't give a fuck what I say.
Same.
So I feel like sometimes my people come to my mom, and she just have to.
Whew, I mean, my mom used to it though. But you gotta didn't
I'ma stick beside her.
Yeah.
did your school ever call your mom growing up?
Yes.
She probably used to it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, bro. Like the school that called my mom and said some wild shit, bro. Like, your son up here doing some shit, bro. God
But I
damn.
still feel bad for her because I feel like she be trying to defend me. And I don't know. Maybe she look crazy to her friends.
But that generation, they still care about what people think.
Yeah, I know. That's why I be feeling bad for her. Like,
Yeah, I
bro,
be telling
don't
my
give a
mom, don't,
fuck.
bro. Don't defend it, bro. Send them to me.
Yeah, so
Don't
just send
fight
them to
these
me.
battles, bro.
Yeah, I hate my mama trying to speak on my behalf because she be saying shit that's not true. I've never said this to you.
Bro, my mom be making me sound pussy, bro. That's why I'm like, bro, stop speaking for me, bro.
Yeah.
That's
You putting
'cause
a
they
target
hard,
on my
bro. They
back.
heart, they just.
Fuck no. Tell that
You
nigga
putting a
fuck him. I
target
don't
on my
like
back.
him.
Right. right. No, bro.
What about my mama? I didn't raise you to be so cold-hearted. Yes, you did. You literally raised me.
No, but back on Chris Brown though. So just to keep it like All-Star Weekend and Chris Brown, I feel like that's unfair because Dr. Dre got to do the Super Bowl and he's like 5-0 in women.
Well,
but he not Dr. Dre.
But Dr. Dre beat up more women.
And Dr.
though.
Dre beat up women during a time where media wasn't what it is today. Like before, like I want to say like 2010, you really could wipe the internet clean or some shit. Wipe shit clean.
Right.
Because there's so much stuff that even happened in the early 2010s that you don't see no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Plies getting his chain robbed at the Please Excuse My Hands video shoot.
See, there you go.
Okay.
He always block me on Twitter when I add him and say that.
Okay. Well, I would have just said to what you just said is that's the NFL. That's not the NBA. So
that's cool, but it still ain't fair.
So you know,
and the NFL crazy as hell like that.
Yeah, that's just how they get out.
The NFL let a lot of niggas rock out.
I mean, shit, the NBA let a lot of niggas rock out.
I would say that they're selective. Yeah, they're very selective on who they let rock out.
I feel you. I would agree though.
Miles Bridges to this day is okay. He good in the hood, but
Brandon Dawson had to go.
Nah, but the buddy on
Brandon Dawson shit was crazy. He still can't get back in the league. Dude
that beat up his girlfriend in the hotel off the Rockets, Houston Rockets. What's his name?
This new to me.
He like
that
like a 2 or 3 year. Yeah, it's very recent. She's a WNBA player. She playing Indiana Fever now, or she did when he beat her up.
Was that Miles Bridges?
That's not Miles Bridges.
I think it's PJ Washington.
No! Stop putting on people's jackets.
Yeah, we finna.
He got braids
finna.
and he on Houston Rock. He was on the Houston Rockets.
I do know who you talking about though. Yeah, let's Google this young man.
Yeah, because you don't put it on no damn PJ Washington. That nigga is trying to live his life.
I ain't want to say his name because I do know he's like.
That man is married
Kevin
to
Porter
Kevin
Jr.
Porter Jr.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, he was kind of. He had a little.
No, he
J
cold.
on
He
him.
cold.
Yeah.
He cold. Yeah. But he up out of here.
Fuck that. He beat women. Fuck his jump shot.
I think because the NBA too is more individualized than NFL.
Yeah.
So like
Right.
if a dude in the NFL beating up his girl, he putting the helmet on, they ain't gonna see his face.
For sure. And also the NBA allows like teams to determine what's going on in their team first before they step in. So Houston Rockets got that nigga up out of here.
God damn it. Look here. Dr. Dre needs to be held accountable.
He needs to be held accountable.
That nigga is guilty. Fuck Dr. Dre. God damn it.
What do we got with this obsession of wanting to see, like, if something don't happen to everybody, then it shouldn't happen at all? That don't make any sense to me. So
I feel like if it happens to one person, it should happen to all.
yes, it should, but like that's never been the case in history, like ever. So why do we fight so hard as if that is the defense you should put for someone's crime? Like Chris Brown should be held accountable, Dr. Dre should be held accountable, but we can't determine how to hold those niggas accountable.
You know, it's funny you say that because I kind of brought that up and people were saying that it was a reach. So I said that.
Brought what up?
I said that we all held R. Kelly accountable for what he has done, right? So when people decided they want to hold Chris Brown accountable for his fucking actions, how can we be mad? I think they're the same thing. People are like, no, how? They're not the same. And I'm like, yes, they are. Like, I don't get how they're any different.
So what's the same thing? The crime or what do you say?
No, I'm talking about being held accountable or counseled or like deemed a certain type of person. And people don't want to fuck with you. I don't see people like, oh, it's so different, but I don't see the difference in the two.
Hey, while we on R. Kelly, did y'all see that story, that TikTok that's going viral when they said he pulled up in his yellow Hummer playing Gigolo, picked up a high school girl?
No, I ain't hear about that one.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, that shit.
I'm gonna have to share it with you.
It
Maybe
get
you
wild
can
and
share it
wild,
on
man.
the clip. But
my closing thoughts on this Chris Brown thing is, this is what happens when you do something and you're at a certain stature in life and people can actually hold you accountable and it hurts you. You feel me? Like if Nova did something to me, I don't have nothing dangling over Nova's head to really make her feel the effects of her decisions. So I can't, like, if Nova got a job, I can't fire her from her job. Like, and now she homeless probably because she can't feed herself. But Ruffles can be like, we got 10 bands for you to come here. You probably need this 10 bands. We taking this 10 bands from you. And it hurt his pockets. We can't actually hold people accountable, so we don't know what it feels like to really do something bad and you really got to face the effects of that shit.
Fuck that. I'm taking this to Instagram.
I think that the same thing celebrities go through, we go through. It's just there seems like it's on a bigger magnitude, but in reality, it's just like even when people say, "Oh, like look, we can use Chris Brown. He got into a domestic dispute, and it was for the whole world to see, right? Quote unquote. But if Jonesy beat up his girlfriend and then she posted it on social media, everybody in his world would be calling him a woman beater too.
I don't agree. I think a lot of people will pick and choose and still fuck with Jonesy.
Just like they pick and choose to still fuck with Chris Brown.
But when it comes to those brands.
But no, I'm saying like if he is labeled a woman beater, right, in his hometown, and you're an entrepreneur, like you're not just going to McDonald's, right? So now maybe some of those women owners, maybe not now Dialogue not fucking with you. So since now Dialogue not fucking with you now, the whole strip of Lake Street not fucking with you. Then since they not fucking with you, now they not, like that can happen in your hometown too.
Like if you like, I'm gonna just use like in banking. Like if you stole at one bank, another bank probably ain't go hire you because you stole.
Like I think it happens to us too.
Yeah.
I feel like we always magnify celebrity shit. So I can't say that because you famous that your accountability is tougher than mine, because nigga, you can still go make some more money. Like you said, if you get labeled a thief at Chase Bank,
You a thief at all the banks.
I think because we prioritize what success is, not prioritize. We glamorize what success is for people that seem like they're doing more in life than we are, and don't like see it for ourselves either. Because if I just got a promotion at my job, that's as successful as a nigga that just got a hit record.
Facts. Yeah. That's facts.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris Brown need to be held accountable. Dr. Dre need to be held accountable. Everybody that be abusing people need to be held accountable. But
And Lizzo is guilty.
Okay.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Moving
driving
on.
that home.
Dr. Umar had went on Lil Yachty's podcast.
Lil Yachty's podcast?
Side note, we hosting Dr. Umar in Gary, Indiana in April. Stay tuned for that date.
When?
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I need to be
sir.
there. I got to try to get that nigga on the pod.
Oh yeah, we
I
there.
just see Eddie. He
Keep me locked in.
He
I need
tell me.
Eddie ain't hosting it. We is.
Oh, my bad.
I got some
Vibe
questions,
Lounge.
Dr. Umar.
Who?
Vibe Lounge.
Okay.
You going to be at Vibe?
Nah, we gonna more likely do it at the Boys and Girls Club. I gotta talk to the man on Monday.
That's cool.
Oh, we got to talk. I got to try to get that nigga on the podcast if he finna be out here.
No, it's for sure.
Okay. Yeah, we
So
have to talk.
I'll tell you who linked us up.
Ah,
Yeah,
I could believe it.
You should just
I could, I could believe it. He looked like the type.
Yeah.
He looked like the type.
Yeah. All right. Well, he was on Lil Yachty's podcast and they started talking about BBL culture, right? So I'm gonna play this clip and we gonna react to it.
So funny.
Because I think a lot of that garbage they put in their bodies is cancer causing. But guess who I blame for it? I'm not blaming my little sisters for getting a BBL. I'm not blaming my little sisters for getting that collagen in their lips. I'm not blaming my little sisters for getting them breast implants. I'm not blaming my little sisters for getting those car windshield wiper eyelashes.
Propaganda, social media.
I'm blaming us.
Who?
Black
man?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because we have sexually objectified the black woman.
Yeah, but you don't think women make?
Let me finish this, and then you're gonna come back on me, y'all. Because you're one of the faces of hip hop.
Yeah.
In the videos, I'm not holding you accountable for what everybody does, but generally speaking, there's few mediums of media that have sexually objectified the black woman more than hip hop. Yeah. So, if I'm a little black girl and every other music video I turn on, she's half dressed with big breasts and a big ass, and I want a black man to want me and like me, and I probably ain't got no daddy because the white man locked him up or the police killed him off, what am I going to do to be attractive? I'm going to go and get a BBL. What I'm saying is black men, not just hip hop, I want to clarify. Black men, period. Professional black men, athletes, everyday brothers, all of us. I don't want to make the hip hop community more responsible, but y'all definitely leading the pack in terms of the sexual object.
Okay.
So social media started talking about this too, and I told my homie that we'll talk about it on the pod. Who do you What are you all's thoughts on Dr. Umar saying that black men are to blame for the BBL culture and amongst black women?
I think the take damn. I think the take adds up. Okay. I don't personally agree with it.
Why not?
Cause man, I just think women do what they want to do.
Okay.
If a woman want a big ass, she gonna go get a big ass. I think it's a she want to do a thing or she work in a certain industry and it's like it's a come up. I could spend 3-5 bands on my body and go make this back in probably the first 2 months of working.
That don't always mean that she want to do that though. That just means that she has to do this in order for her to get somewhere in this industry.
That's cool.
So that don't mean the blame is on.
It's like buying equipment. Buying a new ass like buying a camera.
But if you want to be a videographer,
right,
you don't need to get a BBL to be a videographer. You just need a camera.
Right. But if you want to be the greatest stripper in Jackson, Mississippi, you might need to go get a BBL.
Why?
To be the greatest stripper in Jackson, Mississippi.
Who likes big asses?
Niggas who go to the strip clubs in Mississippi.
Okay.
I like a big ass.
Okay. So what are your thoughts before I give mine, Nova?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think like you said it's a mixture of it all. I kind of agree with it, but I think that like propaganda is more to blame because at this point even the guys don't even know what they doing for real. You know, like we at a time where motherfuckers look at a real body, a natural homegrown body, and that's unappetizing, and they won't. You know what I'm saying? But I think that come from just like you said, the videos, the music.
Porn brain.
That too. Like even what female rappers at today, you know, everybody talk down about it, but I'm like, if you think about what we grew up on, it make perfect sense that girls are rapping the way they are rapping today. So I don't know. I think that it's the propaganda. I wouldn't say necessarily solely it's the black man's fault, but I think the propaganda in which we partake in is what what's the word? Perpetuates.
Yeah.
What we do.
Okay. What do you think, Jay?
I think it's easy to say that it's hip hop or music videos and stuff because that's what we see. But it's like social media though, because I feel like social media is what drives people to do the things that they do nowadays. Like if the girls getting on Instagram and they see this chick in the same field as them getting 50,000 likes and they see how she looks, they probably might start dressing like her, might do their hair like her, might go get a BBL.
Side note, Dr. Umar also said something before about how once black neighborhoods got displaced, you stop seeing affluent black people living in black neighborhoods. And so black children, they don't see, you know, the doctors, the lawyers, the entrepreneurs, X, Y, and Z in their neighborhood where the black dentist used to live 2 doors down, and you could see that. Now you're not seeing that, you know, because they out here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
To the suburbs.
You know, so and then that while I was watching that made me think of that J. Cole verse where he say, "Not one hero in sight unless he dribble or he fiddle with mics." You know what I'm talking about? So like, it just make perfect sense.
Okay. Well, I think we shouldn't take exactly what Dr. Umar as directly as we should when we try to place blame on who's the blame for BBL culture. I also think that he will also say that he doesn't mean it's only men, but he would put a large percentage of the blame on the men. Yeah. That's what I think he would say, and I agree with that. I agree that it is a large blame on the men, but not only men, right? Women have a blame in it. For any fucking narrow-minded nigga, they needed to hear that, right?
No, for sure, because it's just like, you know, women, we reinforce some of the most negative shit.
Yeah.
Period.
Homosexuality, like.
Yeah, homophobia is one of them. I feel like black women are way more homophobic than black men.
I disagree.
And like
I think we teach it.
Yeah, I think that men are more homophobic, but women want men, so they do to get validation from men. They do that shit.
Nah, I think that because like think about it. It could be me and you. We could be sisters.
I think it's validation from women. My bad, Nova.
No.
But like as far as like women, like as you dress or you get your body done, I don't necessarily think it's for men because you could be in the muumuu and the hair wrapping. You know, you A-OK to us.
So y'all ever been around a man-centered woman?
A who?
Yeah.
A man-centered woman.
Yeah.
What about
like
him?
she does things for men.
For
like
men.
for their,
a lot of women
Right.
are like that.
a lot of women are like that.
That's what I say. Men seek validation from each other, but women seek validation from men.
I said this last pod. Men seek validation from other men. They don't get it from women. They don't do shit for women. They do it for
Or-
men.
And that's
I'm
why
saying
niggas think
what
they
I'm
daddy.
saying wrong.
Because they be
Right.
measuring themselves up to niggas they same age.
Yes.
That's why that's why community fucked up, because we need daddies. Like, period.
Or I also think we just need people that are men.
No,
because
I'm
that's who
saying,
they look
we
towards.
need daddies, because the problem is like I was just about to say, we could be sisters, right?
Yeah.
And a little son and a little daughter. It's so common for the black woman to throw out that F word, like it's
Which
nothing.
one?
Agate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? To throw that F word out there, and they will talk about it. Like, literally, they brother can be gay.
Yeah.
And they will dog gay men out. Y'all don't like that gay shit. But the nigga who come and take out their trash is gay. The nigga who watch their kids is gay. The nigga who in their life and help them the most is a gay man.
The teacher gay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, but we see this all the time, and I personally feel like the way women act with the homosexuality is why men are so homophobic. Because if women, me as a woman, every time I've given the man the opportunity to tell me if he's on the spectrum of sexuality, he has told me. But it wasn't until I showed him indefinitely that I don't give a fuck. In the beginning, every nigga that I've ever talked to recently, I asked him, are you heterosexual? Are you bisexual? Woo woo. Hell no, I'm straight. Woo. But then, as you know, you get to talk to me more. I'm gonna talk about what I like and what I partake in, and then they kind of giving them the floor to be open and honest. Never mind. Yeah, because I was about to say something, but yeah, so it get them the floor to be open and to be honest. And I'm telling you, once women lay that out there, like, hey, we're cool with that, you're gonna start seeing more men be open and about their sexuality and less homophobia.
Right. So there's a spectrum of gay?
We just talked about it already at the beginning.
At the beginning of the
I thought those were just different versions
That's
of...
called
That's
a
a spectrum. There's different ways to be human. It's not just one way. So there's a spectrum to be a
It
human.
does. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Duh.
I'm putting the blame on black niggas majority for the BBL culture. The
Why they gotta
niggas
be
said
black
it in the
niggas?
videos. They said it in the raps.
Yeah.
They said it in the movies. It's black men that said, this is what we like. This is what we want. I want a fat ass. Right?
Right.
So the women like, well, I want a man to want me, so I'm going to get a fat ass.
Yeah.
Even if it's not homegrown, I'm going to get a fat ass.
Right.
We
Now-
gotta blame the industry too.
The industry probably told these niggas, you know, we finna put some big booty holes here. And them niggas could have said, hey, I don't really like big booty holes. You could just get some. They can say something. A lot of, we've already seen it with Tory Lanez one time. They had a whole thing with Chris Brown don't let dark skinned girls in his section. So Tory Lanez put out a video and he had like dark girls and shit in his videos to be something on social media. I don't know, you know, how things roll in Chris Brown's team, if he can actually say some shit, but he's Chris Brown and he's not Tory Lanez, so he can probably say something.
That's
You
true.
feel me?
That's true.
We gotta stop trying to act like these niggas can't do nothing because they're signed to a label. They can say something.
I mean, sometimes they really can't, though.
Sometimes
And-
they can't, but
yeah.
you're Chris Brown. You're not little Chris Brown anymore. You can say something. No shot on Chris Brown.
I'm
I don't
like, damn, you
I don't
just
give a
shooting at
fuck
everybody.
about what he got going on. But I'm just saying, for this whole BBL shit, like, Nicki Minaj came out about getting this shit because she feel like it would progress her career. That's what the niggas around her like. That's what they pushing. I'm finna get a BBL.
Was she wrong?
Was she wrong?
Yeah.
No, she was right.
It looked like she was right.
I don't know how Nicki Minaj's career would be differently if she never got the BBL.
I don't either.
I think she would have probably had the same, not the exact same
No, I think
career.
at that time, I think she needed it.
I don't know about that,
if you
man.
think about
At
it,
that
like
time-
they was coming off of the whole Buffy the Body craze.
Uh-huh.
Because Buffy the Body was one of the like first people to get ass shots and shit.
Yeah.
And then when she started phasing off, there was no like it girl for
And
a
then
fat
remember,
ass.
that wasn't even, for a while, that wasn't even a black thing. Like,
Yeah. Because they wanted to look like us.
yeah, it wasn't even a black thing. But then I think too, once you start, it's kind of like the trans woman thing too. I think once you like white women or women that are not black will start getting lip shots, ass shots, boobs, done, and then they get put on a higher pedestal than a black woman. So then the black woman like, well, fuck, now I gotta compete, right? Because I'm already competing with the European features X, Y, and Z. Now this bitch got my same body, fuck. So now I gotta compete, right? And then I think it's kind of the same thing. Women feel maybe the same kind of way with trans, where it's like now the beauty standard, if we being honest, the way girls do their makeup, everything is mimicked behind trans women.
It is.
And that's the beauty standard now. So how is a cisgender woman chasing the look of a trans woman that mimics the look of a cis? You get what I'm trying to say? It's kind of crazy.
I think it's really just it's just a trend. Like trans people figured out how to do makeup that wasn't being done, and women was like, I fuck with it, and so they started doing it.
Right.
I don't think they're trying to look like trans women.
But no, they don't know that. It's a subconscious.
Yeah, they don't know that. They don't know where they got this trend from.
But I'm saying though, the trend started with trans women, and they started this beautiful contouring the face, all of that, right? To make themselves look softer, X, Y, and Z, right? So you're mimicking trying to look like a woman, right? And then the women then turn around. Well, the cisgender women then turned around and mimic that, right? So now this is the beauty standard, which was never a real thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we chasing something that's not even real. So I don't get like how, I don't even know who to blame. You get
it's
what
like
I'm saying?
they chasing each other.
Yeah, it's a constant like snowball effect. And I think that's where we at with this BBL shit.
Now we're at that place. Yeah. Then when it was like that time when Nicki Minaj and them all getting BBLs came in shell, that's when you could really see like it was black men creating that issue of getting a BBL. Now it's at the point where girls was just getting the shit because they got access to it. They got the money. It became normal to just have a BBL now.
Yeah, if you ain't got that ass on you.
Yeah. And I think that a lot of women are now trying to say, you feel me, homegrown is the best thing regardless of what niggas saying now because we don't give a fuck about what people think anymore.
Yeah.
But then...
And then also people are seeing the results.
Yeah.
Like...
That shit is harmful to my body, so I'm not going to do it. Yeah.
When I was living in Dallas, I don't know if y'all ever heard about that. Them girls that was in Dallas, they put that concrete in them women.
That was on World Star.
Yeah.
That shit was real. Dude. That shit was happening at the fucking Agri station, bro.
Yeah.
What's the Agri station?
It's like a train, like downtown Dallas. It's like, you know how out here like the train can run through like a business or something like that. Like they got stations downtown. It's called the Akron Station. They had a little business right there. You know what I'm saying?
But just a little like a random LLC.
Yes, swear to God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's this one influencer off TikTok, and he had got offered to get some what's the teeth called? Veneers.
Yeah, you talking about old dude?
Yeah.
Where that money at, LaShandra?
I don't know. I know his face from TikTok, but I don't know about that. But I'm not gonna,
bitch.
I just want to show.
What do you do?
The picture. I don't want to show a black man crying, but I just wanted to show y'all like his fucking.
It looked like he wearing a mouth guard.
Yes, and he posted a video of him getting his service done, crying and whatnot, and people reacted to it.
Oh my God!
And I was like, that is a crazy job.
Yeah, that looks insane.
I don't even know if he can talk.
Wait, he just got like,
oh my
straight
God!
across?
Yeah,
Yes.
they just
Yes.
Like they don't even look like teeth. It look like they just took like a white band.
yes.
Did he go to like some?
I don't know who he went to. I ain't looked that deep. I just know that this video shows the messages.
Click play on the video.
Just don't play it on YouTube, Jay.
Yeah, we can skip this.
Ain't no way.
This serious?
Yeah, that's real. This is the messages, in exchange for you posting our work, we'll do some veneers for you for no cost.
Damn. You just can't let anybody play in your mouth,
teeth. Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, not with your teeth, G.
Now, who to blame for this veneer culture?
YouTubers.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I ain't gonna lie.
YouTubers
regular people having access to social media and seeing what rich people do, is kind of detrimental to us.
I agree.
That's why I said social media, because people want to have a nice smile on social media, and
there's a cheap way to do everything expensive.
Yeah.
Somebody always gonna find out a cheap loophole to do the expensive shit.
This guy had said to me one time that He was like, I don't fuck with social media. I said, why? He said, you know, a man used to could see like 1 or 2 drop dead gorgeous women in his lifetime. Mm-hmm. He said, now you can get on your phone and see the most beautiful woman in Uganda.
Yeah. You start thinking you got
beautiful.
options.
Yeah, like he was like, that's what he said. Literally, he was like, it fuck up your mind. Like,
yeah.
He was like, nah, G, I don't fuck with that shit. So, we got too much access, bro.
You definitely got to be strong-minded. One thing, like, that's why I kind of like that I got introduced to the internet so early is because I built up a tolerance to it. Because if you just jumping into shit like now or even within like the last 10 years, bro, it'll definitely could fuck your head up.
Yeah, I think you definitely should, like, when you have kids today, you should probably not have them be on the internet until you've instilled a lot of your ethics into them first. Because if you're not speaking life into your kid, if your kid has some buck teeth and an overbite, and you see, you know, veneers is a thing for people now. Your kid get on the internet, he might see some kids that got some money off YouTube that's around his age that got veneers because they teeth fucked up. Their parents just let them do it, right? Your kids, well, I want some veneers. Give me some veneers. And
like,
it don't even got to be another kid.
10 years old, ask for veneers for Christmas.
Yeah. So I think that you should like instill a lot of ethics and morals into your kids first before you introduce them to internet, because the internet is not a unsafe place. It's a cool, great place that you can use to empower yourself. It's just, you know, get them, actually be a parent to your kid first before you let other people be a parent to your kid
or have any type of influence, bro. Because
this shit
once
crazy.
they get on there, it's a wrap. Kids are on TikTok now, engaging with the comments that they leave, but like people leave talking about them. I'm like, bro, this is dangerous.
Yeah.
Some strange old man in a basement in Maine could see a little kid in Houston doing a little whatever the fuck, and then just lay into the kid and really fuck with that kid.
Yeah.
And the kid ain't strong enough to withstand that or know not to look at it because their parents ain't teach them nothing.
And you got dumbasses saying like the kids today are just weak, and they have way more factors that I feel like they have to unlearn and understand quickly than you did. Like, you was just in the crib with your nephews, not your nephews, your cousins and your sisters and shit. Y'all fighting, and then y'all go to school. Like, y'all didn't have.
But no, I also feel like the problem is too is that we were really independent because we had to be, and I think that today's kids are a lot more coddled. I think that going through things for them, maybe they just get to sit in their emotion when we didn't have time. Like, I remember, like, my mom used to tell me, and that's why I don't know why she'd be like, where did you get this cold heart from? Literally, I would cry about my daddy, and my mom would be like, it's spilled milk on the table. You got to wipe it up and keep going.
Crying ain't going to fix nothing. Crying ain't going to change
nothing. And then,
nothing.
like, the other day, I was talking because I'm trying to get me a food truck. And I was like, you know, it's funny. Every DIY video I watch on, like, building a food truck and little different, you know, going through their process, every single person was like, yeah, I wanted to do it, but really I'm just, like, supervising my dad. And then you see this dad, like, in Lowe's getting the plumbing stuff. Then you see the dad in Lowe's getting the electrical. And it's like, okay, your daddy helped you do this. You get what I'm saying? What the fuck? Where's my daddy? So I was having that moment, like, because even this girl, you know the girl Kiki White with the legendary truck, Gary? Anyway,
Maybe.
but she, legendary wings or something, but she has a really nice truck. And I remember I reached out to her and asked her, where did she get it? She said, my dad built it. And I feel like that just crushed me. Like, I was like, I can't even get $20 from my daddy.
Yeah.
Boy.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how the fuck am I finna build this food truck?
Yeah.
And I was just having a moment, and my mom was like, don't start that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, what is you talking about? I should be able to have this feeling is valid.
Yeah.
She was like, I just don't want you to be one of those people that everything is because your dad wasn't here, because you didn't have this and you didn't have that. I just want you to be able to prevail. And
Yeah.
And I am a person that know how to prevail. And that's literally one of my things. I remember when I got into it with Cinco, I said, you need to learn how to prevail. Like, period. Like, get over it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like that kind of fucked me up.
Let me sit in my emotions and, like, this is not something that's happy that I, like, all the things that I'm happy about in life, my parents is the only issue that I got in life. Is that I got two fucked up, incompetent parents. And so that's a very humbling moment for me to be like, damn, I got everything that I've ever asked for. I work hard. I prevail. But I can't call my parents like for shit. Like, they just
it hurt.
Not right.
I'm telling you, dog. I had a real emotional moment. Like, I mean, every video.
Yeah.
Fucking Diddy. Fixing shit. That shit kind of made me mad.
Yeah. Rubbing it in your face. Like, damn.
Like, damn, I'm really
You got me feeling shit right now because that shit makes me upset every day. Like, my friend Lizzie, she will be on the next episode. She had a graduation party when she graduated from college. Now, we are part of the COVID babies where we was pushed off college. We didn't really get to celebrate and shit. So she had hers the next year when I wasn't able to celebrate. I graduated when COVID started, basically. So I went to her graduation party. I'm a part of her family. Everybody loved me. I'm getting to know other extended people. And then they did this thing where they talked about Lizzie and just what she means to them and just seeing her come up.
Aww.
And it was so beautiful. I was in the worst tears I've ever had in my life the entire time. like they was talking about me. And I couldn't stop crying. And she knew how I was feeling that day. It was Mother's Day too. It was May 7th, I want to say. It was
hitting you right in the feels.
It was right. It was hitting me in the
feels.
core, bro. I had to. When I left her shit, I just kept crying in my car. Cause when I graduated college, my mama, she came to get me from my dorm room. I stayed behind and helped like rescue students and shit that couldn't go back home when they was kicked off campus. So I was still on campus while everybody was at home, just locked up. And so when my mom came to get me, we driving back home. She go on Facebook Live and she just wanted to talk about everything she did for me, knowing that. No,
what the fuck?
On Facebook Live with 2 viewers.
Her sister and who else?
Everything she did for me in college when I haven't received shit since freshman year. You feel me? I had to figure out how to pay for the next semester, and that's when I became like uber independent.
Yeah.
And I still to this day never got a graduation party, nothing.
Yeah.
And I graduated the highest honor student from that college. You see my face everywhere. I'm a record.
And stories like yours is why I don't celebrate mediocrity. And
Yes.
a lot of people in the black community try to call me a Debbie Downer or whatever. But literally shit like that is why I don't celebrate mediocrity. And I feel like I've seen it so much in my life where we will literally throw a getting out party for Pookie or throw a going in party for Pookie. But a motherfucker who literally bust their ass, graduated top of their class, don't get shit. Don't get no trunk party. Don't get no gift cards, nothing. Like
They say you did what you was supposed to do.
You feel me? And it's like, bro, when I moved to Texas on my own, 19, no family. So it's like, I definitely understand. I remember I called my mama like for $25 for some toiletries. But my mom, and I didn't even know this, I found this out in 2020 talking to my brother. You know, my mom picked up and left Gary because her house kept getting broken into. So she picked up, she left Gary, she moved to Portage, right? Huge increase in bills and stuff. I'm not knowing what she going through. I'm like, Ma, I don't have no tissue. I don't got no toiletries at this point. I'm literally cutting open the toothpaste, scraping it out, brushing my teeth with baking soda at this point, right?
Yep.
And she said, ask your daddy.
No, you know I can't ask that nigga.
He said, I got you. My mama goes to this man's job with his shop 3 fucking times. Like on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, he spent her 3 times for $25. And I remember saying to my mama, like, why you just can't give me $25?
Yeah.
And now I feel so bad about that because I'm like, she really didn't have it to give me. But I'm grateful, like.
But she still put that legwork in
You
to try to
get it for me. And that just shows you the difference in, like, the parents. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's move on because that shit.
Man, see, we gonna throw you a graduation party.
I was gonna do that already. Me and my homie MC Martel.
Oh,
his
well,
parent,
fuck
he
us
lost
then.
his mom during COVID. She died.
Aw.
Yeah, and he didn't really have someone to do
Yeah,
that shit for him
celebrate,
either.
yeah.
So I was gonna plan it for me and him. to have
Let's
one.
do it, man.
That's
We're
fire.
gonna throw a big graduation party. I'm gonna bring the niggas. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fight.
I was just saying, I don't want none of the niggas
No,
Jonesy bringing.
nothing to do with that party. Never mind.
We gonna shoot guns and pop fireworks. We gonna have a real big celebration.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be nice.
No, I'm doing it.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the 2020 graduate people, especially high school, I feel like people owe y'all something. Y'all didn't get to experience it.
Yeah.
Like my little cousins, them, they didn't have no prom. They didn't have none
They
of
ain't
that
have
shit.
shit.
We had
And I felt like the city at least should have threw them a
city
citywide prom
yeah.
or something. Like, you know?
Yeah,
But whatever.
That is. I hate that for y'all. 2020 kids, 2021.
I was supposed to give a speech for the whole graduating
that's
class.
it, 'cause
Like,
Man, you gonna
I
give
had a
2
really
speeches
great
at this
senior
party.
year. You said what?
You gonna give 2 speeches at this party. We gonna get you gonna have the whole experience.
This nigga hell.
You gonna have senior ditch day at your party.
Don't ditch the party.
I don't know how we gonna do this, but I got
Okay.
you.
All right.
Niggas gonna fight at 8
It could be
a.m.
a whole week of events.
Exactly. I'm gonna bring the niggas.
Okay.
Niggas is
Maybe
crazy.
when we do our first live shooting, we could do a whole little celebration. 'Cause
Yeah, we can have a
lot has
backyard
happened since
live
2020.
shoot. You know, a
Y'all
little
doing
back.
live shoots?
Yeah, I want to start doing that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
we gotta start popping off on these social media apps that we monetized on.
We could set it up like a little backyard. You know what I'm saying? We up there. We pot a little bit.
Watch, he doing all of this, but ain't gonna fucking help with the plan.
Ain't gonna help with shit.
when
I
he
ain't gonna
get
help
to
with
it.
shit.
Yeah.
She know me too well.
What you need, gang? What you need, gang?
I might secure the venue. Figure out the rest. Hey, give us the keys and the date.
That
All
nigga gonna
right,
have
cool.
Crescendo make the flyer. That's it.
Crescendo
it.
gonna make the flyer. Figure out the rest.
We went off course. Let's get back real quick because this is actually a bunch of shit on here.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
So Draya, she has announced that she's pregnant.
Yeah, by that little boy.
That little boy. It's crazy.
By the NBA Houston Rockets star Jalen Green.
What's up with
Something
Houston
about that. Houston. Something about it.
Something in the water. in
They be
Houston.
wild in Houston. They be partying a lot out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she it was speculations that she could have been pregnant a couple months ago, and then came out, she pregnant. And so the talk of the town was double standards between.
I think it is double standard.
Okay.
But I do think that it's nastier when women date down because I feel like we're such higher beings. Men are mutations of us. They're not even real. So it makes sense that they do the dumb shit they do.
Can you explain that for the uneducated for why they are
That's funny.
how they are mutations of us? Because I don't think a lot of people know that.
I don't know. Listen, I'm one of them people that dive deep into stuff, but I can't
Summarize
articulate it back.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So why we come from y'all rib? Like, how did that start? What's that?
No, they say we come from your rib, but that's misogyny.
Okay.
When you're an embryo,
I want to draw that line to it, but I was like, yeah, it's probably misogyny.
when you're a baby, you come out with a vagina first, and then you grow your penis.
Not me. I came out with a dick. I'm a man. I came out with a big old dick. Doctor, I just like my mama. My dick was so big. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
I don't know. I don't like to get into this whole gender role, gender double standard.
No, but
shit,
what was
bro.
the original question?
Is there double standards with this?
I think it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do think it is double standard. Because it's funny. Diddy was dating Lori Harvey after his son.
Yeah.
But everybody blamed Lori Harvey,
Yeah.
even though Diddy is 50-something years
Yeah.
old. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
So-
why I don't like this topic. Like,
Yeah, it's like a double. It is a double standard, but I do think it's different when you're an older woman and you date down with a younger man.
I mean, I don't like it happening on by either sex. Nobody older should be dating somebody that fucking young.
Young.
I just think age differences are like weird in general.
Yeah.
Like regardless if it's super young in the 20s and they in the 30s, or if you late 20s and they in the 50s or 60s, like all that shit weird.
Yeah.
Either way.
But, whatever. I hate it because men, when you see the comments and people talk about this double standard shit, they only care about you applying that same pressure to the other sex instead of just it being wrong.
For everyone.
That's it. For everybody.
Yeah.
Like, if it's bad when we do it, but don't nobody want to give hell when the girls do it. Why do you think like that?
And why is that even an arguing point? Like, let's keep it a bean, bro. If I'm 23 with 100 M's gang and Nia Long in my DMs, I'm taking that down.
That's something that I kind of want to talk about. I feel like, how it's like Revenge of the Nerds and shit. I feel like we on that thing of like young men are getting their like young crush.
Because they got access.
Yeah, like you starting to see that more. Like how many niggas, like you said, Nia Long. Like niggas been thinking about Nia Long since they first seen Nia Long.
Yeah.
So it's like, just like, well, it's different now. I was gonna say like niggas like Umar Epps. He used to be fine as hell, but he not fine no more.
Okay, he had to get that shot. Keep
Yeah,
going.
But then, and then even more, like athletes aren't really like social or social people. So by the time you even can like move around as an athlete and you got millions of dollars in your pocket, you're finna go take down some fine old shit.
By the time they do finally get to relax a little bit,
you can go outside, you rich.
Yeah.
I think that even happens in regular life
Or anything, yeah.
'cause
That tech nerd that finally get his
a girl
first.
from our neighborhood. Man, coming up, she probably about 10 years older than me. Hey, she fine.
You want to take
You know what I'm
that
saying? And if I wasn't in the position I am now,
Oh my God, Jay.
Which is married.
Jay.
If you wasn't married,
if I wasn't married, if I wasn't married,
Y'all think it gotta be something wrong with mental for a younger person to be attracted to somebody older? Like y'all think that like that really is a sane person could be young and be attracted to somebody that fucking older than them?
you said, okay, run that by
said
me
y'all
again.
ain't
Do
sane.
you think that person is sane?
The younger
I'm crazy,
person finding
so-
an
Like, I'm
older
sure
person.
it could be possible for a sane person to want someone older, but do you think that all the human behaviors that have been existed for her, however we've been alive, that person is sane?
You know what? I think it could start out as a sexual thing. And then I think that sometimes, like, especially for men, if he get in a position with that older woman, it's probably gonna be so easy that because she gonna nurture him and be just like his mama. You know? So I think that, I think that it start off sexual and then they go into that. So I think that it'd probably be real easy for guys to, you know what I'm saying, want to be with older women once they get in that position with them. But I don't know if like seeking it out, like, oh, I want an older woman is what they go for. I think it probably start out as lust. And then they get into the position and it's like, oh, this is cool.
She actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of like men, they're raised in single parent households and it's their mama, and so they equate what they want out of their partner to what their mama provided, and that's unconditional love. And women that are not your mom are not supposed to give you that. Only your parents give you unconditional love.
Facts.
And so I don't really know if that's genuine for this young guy or older or middle-aged guy to date another woman and not want to date her as if you finna give me unconditional love. I think that's the confusion amongst men, thinking that that's what women are supposed to.
And I think that's why when guys date older women and then they get off of that older woman, they be fucked up. Versus what young girls, when they date older women and they get off that older men and they get off that older man, they come up. Because the dynamic is different. Men who date down are trying to feel young and they manipulating, but not to the extent that the woman is. That's why I said with the woman, to me, it's a little bit more sick because you playing a mind game. The nigga, he playing a more image game.
I think it's just for his ego. Like he don't want to date somebody old and looking like him.
Yeah, like he want to feel young still. He want to, like you said, ego. But the woman, she more or less trying to mold her man and build her a little creature. I think that's weird.
You don't think the women want to feel youthful?
I think that women like to feel youthful, but I think that whenever a woman date down like that, she has an agenda.
I think,
and that agenda is to mold that man into
a little that ain't gonna leave. That's attached at the hip, sucking on the titty.
Man, Angela Bassett get on that type of time with me, boy.
I think
fight about Angela.
They be wanting to feel younger when it's not a relationship.
Say it again.
I think they'll be wanting to feel younger when it's not a relationship. Like they just messing
it's just
around.
A fling.
Yeah, but when they want to be in a real relationship with the younger dude, they, like she said, you got to be this way.
And then the nigga be fucked up after he leave her or after they break up. His mind don't be right. Because it's like his mama just abandoned him.
Damn.
Okay.
Man, I'm finna go find me an older woman, man. Where they at?
Man, I know where they be.
Hunters.
Was y'all following that RessaTessa stuff?
Yes, I was.
No?
Nah, I couldn't watch it.
Okay.
I be thinking stuff like that at stage when I first come across it.
But I've been seeing people saying that he bipolar schizophrenic.
Yeah.
He gotta be. Something gotta be wrong with him.
Yeah, did you see the interview he did? He was just lying.
Is this Netta and Charles?
No.
Okay.
No, we ain't speak on that in Charles.
Talk about the job. Yeah, they don't want me disclosing that information.
People.
That's what he said. They asked him about the job. Yeah, you know the job. They They called me. They said, they would like that if I didn't say their names. Because, they see the whole thing going viral. I don't work there anymore, but they still have my number, so they called me and told me, like.
Said the arena football team, they returning their season passes.
Okay, give me the sped up version.
So, RessaTessa she met a guy online, I believe.
Yeah.
Met a guy online, and he was not the guy that he said to be. She fell in love with him, got pregnant, and he just ghosted her. It was not there for her, and that's when she really fell off on dude when she got pregnant and lost the baby.
Okay.
Long story short, she told TikTok her story of meeting this guy that she did get married to. She met her husband is not the husband that she thought she had, and she just told us the whole world her whole story, and that's her.
He lied about
What's up with
job.
semi-pro? What's up?
He lied about his job.
He lied about everything.
The money he had. His brothers and sisters.
No, this sounds like a semi-professional football player, though. This sounds like the complete makeup.
Well, y'all ever?
It definitely
do y'all
sound
ever?
like it.
Do y'all have somebody close to y'all family that's schizophrenic?
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
That is how they act. Like they really do believe their reality. So to them, it's not a lie. It's the truth. And so my uncle's schizophrenic. Like he believes he's played on the Bulls. Me and him talk about basketball all the time. He watch music videos.
I don't know. Can we laugh at this or not?
Sorry.
He said he believed he played for the Bulls. I said, get this shit out of here.
How bad do y'all conversations get about that?
How bad do they
Like,
get?
do y'all ever argue about that? Do you pick with him about that?
Uncle William is such a sweet guy. He loves his nieces. And he loved me, and we just be talking, and I would just be like, "Yeah, man."
You don't ever push back?
No.
See, man, you too nice sometimes,
No,
man. Why you
'cause
only
what-
push back with me?
No, so you want to play like the person is sane like you. They're not in a different realm than you are.
She said he had schizophrenia.
I'm so- Huh?
He's schizophrenic.
She said he's schizophrenic, so he ain't go keep arguing with her
Facts.
about it.
See, man, and then my asshole ass is just gonna sit here. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
and I know he's sick.
I saw him 2 days ago. He had
That's insane.
He had a brace on his knee. I said, "What's wrong with your knee?" He said, "Yeah, I got arthritis in it now." I said, "Damn, man, you can't go hoop no more."
See, we're the
Yeah,
same.
Doc said I'm
We're
out
the
for a little
same.
minute.
He's a funny guy. My uncle's funny.
I would
They
be
gonna put me
fucking
in
with that
physical
dude,
therapy.
bro. Especially if
Yeah.
he's nice about it.
So I feel bad for RessaTessa, but I understand since having a family member that is schizophrenic, like how you can't really be mad at bro because he probably really believed everything he was saying to her.
So they didn't have a
The
kid?
shit he was saying in
No,
that
she
interview
was
was
pregnant.
crazy.
Did they have the kid though?
No, she lost the baby.
Okay.
If you just pull up that interview that he did, just one clip, you gonna be like, this nigga is lying. Like, you don't even I didn't even watch the RessaTessa shit.
Yeah.
I watched it when he said that semi-pro. People returning their tickets, bro.
Gee,
You're
I'm telling you,
lying.
he played semi-pro. He played
lying,
semi-pro.
dog.
Charlamagne came out and said that she was exhibiting
Big
back
back
behavior.
behavior.
She's
So that, and then that's when T.S. Madison got in.
Yeah, that just hilarious shit pissed me off. I don't like how she doing.
Because I'm like, that just came out of nowhere to me.
no.
So this all started from RessaTessa.
yeah.
Why are we talking? Why is it so important? What have I been missing this whole
I think
time?
it's important for us to speak about it because this is now talking about the mental. You
Right.
feel me? That's our thing.
Yeah, for
So I think there's a lot of RessaTessas in the world than we would like to admit. And it's not just women. I think it's in both men and women. Like you fall in love with the potential of somebody instead of the
Guys.
actuality of that person.
Potential is not real.
Now,
It's
when did
just
she-
what you would do if you was somebody else. Once y'all get that shit through y'all head, life will be so much better for you.
Yes.
Now, when did she find out that he was schizophrenic?
She found out pretty much when we found out.
When we
'Cause
did?
because she like his brother reached out and heard the story off TikTok.
Oh, because he ghosted her.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, yeah. It's all making sense now.
But
Yeah.
she basically she left him, and because he been lying this whole time, and they just never disclosed that to her because his brothers don't talk to him
Yeah.
because he's
Schizophrenic.
And that's the issue in the black community
fucked
too.
up.
We really got to get educated about mental health. My mom, she's the only one that take care of my Uncle William pretty much. Like other family members, they'll fuck with him for a little bit and then drop his ass back off to just do whatever. And he gets into crime. He got a criminal charges of shit just because you drop him off and he can't be independent. Like you
Right.
have to keep this person
with you.
somebody.
But I think that's kind of hard on families
It is.
because everybody don't got it.
Yeah.
Shit, most people ain't got to take care of a regular fucking kid.
Yeah, and you
Let
don't have to
alone,
financially provide because Social Security will take care of people that's disabled. Like they get checks. You can also get you like a part-time job. So you get your checks, you get your part-time job. They are okay financially. They're okay.
Hey,
Like,
shout
they
out
ain't
Uncle
living
Will.
lavish, but they can pay the basic necessities. With
I ain't
their,
gonna lie, I love going to strikes when the special needs people there.
Why?
Bro, it be everything be put in place, everything be so clean. Go on strikes at 6 o'clock. Oh, not 6 o'clock, but go on strikes at like 9 o'clock in the morning. I swear to God, it's gonna feel like, oh, this is nice.
Okay.
Like one day I went there, I thought people was like loafing because they was all cleaning. I swear to God, I see somebody scrubbing a shelf. I'm like, these motherfuckers in here kind of like it. They loafing in this bitch. But then I'm starting looking around, I'm like, why is it so peaceful in here? Like, cause strikes on 61st is so
Nah, it's
fucking
hectic.
ghetto.
Hell yeah.
You know?
I love it.
I hate that fucking store.
That shit got so ghetto, bro.
Like, yeah, I hate that store. But it's so ratchet. But I'm telling you, going there in the morning and you're gonna be like, damn, it feel like Whole Foods in here.
not Whole
I
Foods.
ain't gonna go there.
Dragging it.
No,
Maybe
G,
it
I'm
feel like
telling you.
Kroger.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Kroger feel like Strax. That motherfuckers ain't no different. Shit.
Okay, so y'all saw on TikTok like they took all the music down, right?
Yeah, that pissed
Well,
me off.
UMG did.
UMG.
UMG took their music down.
And now they try to. Oh, is that what you?
Somebody
Yeah.
else is trying to too.
Yeah, other music labels are taking their music down too.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's this subscription service that UMG created for if you want to use the music in your content, you pay a subscription for it. So
Right.
they got this plan where it's $10.99 a month for creators, and another one that's $30 a month, where it's the Creator Pro subscription. And I just wanted to talk about how y'all think this is going to play out. Now having to pay a subscription to use money to commercialize your content.
I called this when I was playing intern manager with my brother, and we was dealing with a label, and it was other business doings that we was into, and I was like, bro, they finna start streaming rights. This ain't necessarily what we, you know what I'm saying, said and thought of, but it makes sense. People need music to create. They gonna want to use the hottest, most trending music. If you own and control it, I'm gonna pull it off this platform, and you pay my direct platform X amount of dollars to use it.
Or people just gonna start using local
Or
artists.
people, this is only gonna drive independent creators. Now, if I was an independent artist, because I don't like the term local artist, that means you ain't shit to me. I ain't gonna hold you. I love all the people that matter to me. But yeah, if you local artist, not independent, you ain't shit to me. So this is for the independent artist. If you an independent artist, now's your time to really clean up your social medias, clean up your images, like really get up out here, because people gonna need music to post.
Yeah.
And if they already
And I
willing to
was gonna say,
pay, what's up?
Go ahead.
And if they already willing to pay at least $11, you can mess around and go to somebody, hey, pay me $2 to use my song, pay me $1 to use my song, and then that's a little, you know, that's some lunch money.
I was gonna
So-
say I don't know how this is gonna work because I paid for some music to be able to use on my YouTube, and it told me that I had the rights to it and everything. I got the email. I put the shit on YouTube. They uploaded it and cleared it. Then like a week, not even a week, a month or so later, I started noticing there was ads on the video, and I'm like, I don't even got that many views, you know, and I went, like, you get the notification or whatever, so I went into the notifications, and then that's when they told me that either some creator is getting all
The
rights
Yeah.
to my video, or I can mute the video.
yeah.
And I'm like, but I paid for this. I don't understand, like, why is it going to this creator?
So what exactly did you pay? Like, what did you buy?
I bought, so it said that I was buying the rights to use this music for my videos.
From what? From what
It
source?
was through like, actually, it was probably through TikTok. It was through one of those, it was through CapCut.
Through CapCut?
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So that's not the same. Like YouTube now has the ability to they have a data list or a database of all the songs that you can buy rights to add to your video, and you can keep the percentages.
Okay.
So they don't have to split it with them, because YouTube now is a streaming platform, so they have music too. So that's the way you got to buy it instead of getting it from CapCut. They don't have the actual rights. That's only for CapCut to use it in a CapCut.
That don't make sense though. Why the fuck am I buying it?
Yeah. I did that too. When I was first into social media, I did that too. I was using CapCut. I was using something else, and I paid for a song. That's not the same.
That shit is insane. That's highway robbery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that pissed me off.
Yeah.
It's only time for us to make our own now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I love that I have a vault full of
TikTok
music.
Been saying, well, now it's time to use original sounds. Like, nobody's pressing for that.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that I love about TikTok community is like, okay, well, fuck y'all. Cool.
Yeah.
We're going over here then.
Yeah.
It's like, we're not about to do that.
Yeah. TikTok was asking certain people that got an amount of followers, what's your thoughts on this whole thing? Would you pay for music? Just trying to collect data to see if they probably even should
press for this
shit. And I replied, and I was like, you shouldn't charge the people that ain't got large followings to use the music. You should charge the people that got large followings. That was my thoughts on it. Like, if y'all do want to have people pay so that y'all can keep this shit being in cahoots, don't charge the little guys. Charge the big guys.
I don't know about that.
Then it goes into, well, what's a large following? And how much does this follower get charged versus this one? And they're both large followers. And man, fuck it, bro. They just want money. That's all it is.
They do, and
it all comes down to greed.
I think that what they're asking for is cool. Like, you want to get paid for using your good. I understand that.
We need to just go back to buying fucking albums.
We do though.
We do
buy albums.
No, I don't think
it's just we got to buy it from multiple people. And we should only be. So we're basically saying music should be a monopoly, or it should not be a monopoly.
No, I'm thinking that like all of this streaming platform shit is fucking music up. Like we should just go back to it's a website. You can buy the fucking album and download it, and that's that.
So you're saying it should be a monopoly then? Because if you say it should all be one central place, then only one person will be getting that money.
Well,
Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, they're all just saying we want a piece of the pie.
But they're not paying the artists.
They are paying it. It's just not paying it a lot.
That's what I said, barely.
Because they ain't there for the artists.
That's what I'm saying. So like, does it matter if it's one platform? Because all these multiple platforms are still highway robbing the fucking artists.
The artists... It's the same with the Dana White and the UFC. The music label's benefit is to give you a platform and expose you to their platform that you do not have. And part of that is, okay, if we're giving you this, then we want 80%. So you get the pennies on the dollar until you're able to now no
that's
longer
why I
need
feel
that
like
platform.
maybe we should nip that in the bud. I don't know, because I'm be honest, when they came out with the whole streaming thing, I didn't like it then because I was a person that bought an album.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, am I supposed to be still buying my, my favorite? Because buying an album even today is a different impact than a stream.
Mm-hmm.
So should I still be buying my favorite artist albums to support them on top of paying my monthly subscription?
Yes.
Yeah, when you buy an album, it's way more streams into one.
No, I know, but I'm not doing that because I'm already paying for this fucking subscription. You're going to have to choose.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that we got to figure that part out.
The artist has to. It's not up to us. They have to choose to be independent. That's the only way.
Yeah,
that's literally it. Go make a website. It's a great conversation. I need independent artists to go make a website, go get bios written, try to get press done, get professional photos taken, put it all on your website, and then tell us, hey, come buy my music for X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah. They got this company now called Even that pretty much created that for them. You get your own little website on there.
So what is that thing that Kanye West created? Where you
what,
can go
that little
get the
speaker
Vulture,
thing?
No, you can go get Vulture on like his album because it's not on streaming platforms.
I think it's just his own website.
Okay, so
more than likely,
from his website.
Buy for him. Yeah.
Everybody need websites, bro. I'm tired of telling y'all this shit.
Now the issue is you got to break the consumer out of that mode that got too comfortable with just getting it off of Apple Music for $10.99. So that's gonna be a challenge.
Which is cool. If not, you'll just find new supporters that take their spot.
Yeah, that's when you really get to see the demand of you if you can't convince them to now just buy it directly from your website. Yeah.
But a lot of consumers are lazy, which is, it's fair. It comes with the territory. But if you can't convert your original consumers that's been consuming you on streaming to your albums, then I wouldn't be offended. Just go find new supporters.
Okay. Now, while we on the topic of music, I got a question.
What's happening?
When you think about when we were growing up with music and whatever was going on in the world, do you think that music mimicked the times that we lived in? Like when you was 5 and now you're not 5. When you go back to the music that was out, do you think that it mimicked the time that you were in when you were 5?
Some of it.
Some of it?
Mm-hmm.
I think to a degree, yeah.
Do you think that music today, like if we go 30 years from today and we try to go back to that music 30 years from today, do you think that we'd be like, okay, we got a good glimpse of what was going on in the world? Or you think that...
Obviously, I think that in and around...
I wouldn't think it'd be a worldly view. My bad, gang. I don't think it'd necessarily be a worldly view because the way that music was even created when we was little, by the time it got distributed, it was only a certain amount of music that could go out versus the music now where $1,500, $2,000, you in the game, you can create your own fucking album. So I feel like there's more views on microscopic areas than it is as far as worldly.
Okay. Where the fucking... where were all the artists at when Black Lives Matter was big? Where was the music then? Like Lil Baby came out with what's that song?
Yeah, I was gonna say Lil Baby and Kurt Franklin did something.
I feel like that stopped. Like music reflecting our times. I feel like that stopped around the 2010s.
Okay,
like 2013.
Y'all got
everybody start because the mixtape era. Everybody start telling their own story. This is who I am. This is where I'm from. This is what we do. Wiz Khalifa wasn't rapping about the weed in California. He was rapping about smoking California weed in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
You know?
And I also think that a lot of artists, black artists especially, wanted to rise above being a black artist for some reason. Because you hear that a lot. Well, versus back then, people felt compelled to speak about being a black artist or not being just a black artist, X, Y, and Z. So, because even like when you look at like somebody like Young Thug, I bet he probably wished, a few years back when they asked him about police brutality or whatever, he would have had a better comment because now look at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing with Kevin Gates. I remember he did that. He said something crazy as hell about police brutality. And then I kid you not, like maybe a year later, he had got locked up real bad in Chicago.
When he kicked the woman?
He kicked that girl. And they locked him up for like 2 years, 3 years or something. He
I
was
think
like that for a
so.
minute.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
I only look forward to Kevin Gates' interviews. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. He's a fucking clown. He ain't been the same since that either.
No, he hasn't. He definitely changed up.
I hate that, like, just for like black men when they looking up to hoopers and rappers and shit, that if they do get to that point in life where they do have like a platform for being a rapper or a hooper, that's when they finally get to learn that there's more to life. If they get to that pinnacle of life, like I gotta fucking realize that, these systems need to change because I just got locked up and I'm fucking Kevin Gates. Like I thought I'd be untouchable when I get to this point.
Get to this point, facts.
Yeah.
But then I think like some people self-sabotage. Like did y'all see that clip with Mike Epps?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
I wanted to talk about that. Yeah. Yeah.
What happened?
The clip with Mike Epps.
Oh my God.
He went on
All the Smoke.
Yeah, All the
I
Smoke.
don't like that podcast.
I don't either. It's cool. I just don't like Stephen A. Jackson.
I don't either. He's an asshole.
They got real hit or miss over the last like 2 years.
No,
when they first came out,
I
that
never
shit was
liked
fire.
them when they first came out because I'm gonna tell you, and it's funny because of what Stephen Jackson said. He confirmed my theory about them is that they kiss ass on their podcast. I felt like they didn't ask the tough questions that needed to be asked. They let the guests come on and paint their own narrative. And Matt Barnes and Steve and Stack are real big on that. Like they're the people that do wrong and then be like, well, a million other people did it, or like they're those type of guys.
As long as a nigga is enabled and can justify his actions, he gonna do
like,
whatever the fuck he
Barnes
wants to do.
And Stacks is the same nigga. That's why they so cool. They do the same stupid shit. So watching they part, I never liked it. But then when Stack came at Shannon Sharp,
yeah.
like, oh yeah, we wouldn't let Cat go off the handle like that because we have relationships with our guests and and let me know that when guests come on your podcast, they dictate your podcast and they dictate what you ask them, X, Y, Z. So yeah, that's what I'm about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did we get here? How did we start? Oh yeah, we was talking about
Mike
Mike
Epps.
Epps.
He went on their platform. He went on there. You got it? You want to take it? What he said?
Are we talking about when he said he never treated a woman right?
I mean, he said more than that. But yeah,
he said more.
He said
it gets worse.
He talked about.
He talked about self-sabotage, and that's what I was talking about.
You're right.
He talked about mental health. He talked about. Damn, it was just a recent one where he.
I did see that part when he talked about him like doing cocaine.
Yeah.
When he comes back to Indianapolis around his friends, and they only like him when he fucked up. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, he felt like, damn, like my homeboys only like me when I'm fucked up.
Right.
But like when I'm at my height, they feel like I think I'm better than them, right? And a lot of, again, men seek validation from men. So a lot of guys will then stoop down and self-sabotage themselves and stoop down to that level to be accepted by their masses. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of motherfuckers do when they get in that position, like a Kevin Gates or like a Young Thug, whatever, going back to music reflecting of the time. If niggas was really rapping about what's going on in the street, they could use their fucking mind. But they so busy trying to get validation off stupid shit. Yeah. Measuring, like I said, we need daddies. Measuring me trying to measure myself up to somebody that's 29 is insane. I should be talking to a woman that's over 50. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
A woman that's, 55, close to her 60s that can kind of talk to me about grace.
Wait, who's 29?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk to me about grace and put me in position to understand things because she's well past that. You know what I'm saying? She doubled that right now. But people will literally like coming to you, asking you for life advice, and bitch, you the same age as me. That don't make sense.
You ain't finna advise me on nothing.
You keep saying we need daddies. I think we need more than just a dad. Like we need somebody that also has deconditioned themselves for what they think to be masculine.
A big daddy.
A big daddy. We need big daddies.
I agree on that, but I think it started. So for instance, right? Whenever I see men have sons or kids, period, but of course they gonna treat their girl, oh my little baby, right? But I be seeing grown ass hood ass me, oh daddy man, daddy little baby, oh daddy love you, right? Kissing their son in the mouth, all of that. Men are very affectionate with their children. It's women that be a fucking boy is 2 years old. Quit crying like a bitch. Be
Why
a man.
you holding him all day? Put him down. Let him cry.
Men come in and redirect that shit.
I ain't never. I saw.
Yes, bro.
Dude, I've been told to
opposite.
put kids down and let them cry when they'll be crying, and I'm like,
Yes, because
his ass up.
black women have this crazy ass idea of what a man is in their head, and they reinforce that shit to their sons.
I'm
and
not,
they
I'm
project
not
it.
disagreeing
Gee,
with you.
I was, oh
And
my god!
Based off of my what's it called, a stupid observation.
Yeah.
And when I see men, like I said, I done seen hood ass niggas. Come on, daddy man, my daddy baby, talking to their son. I'm looking at this nigga like,
nigga, you kill people.
you feel me? Daddy man, that daddy butt,
Yeah.
like talking to his son. And I'm like, oh, that's women do that because we don't know what a man is. We're creating this facade in our head, and then when that boy never grew up with no man, he going off of what his mama said, which is toxic masculinity, and then it just keep repitch. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think either know what a man is.
Huh?
I don't think either men or women know what
No,
a man
I know,
is.
but if a man is in a situation, right, and if we got a child together,
Yeah.
and I say to a 2-year-old boy, quit crying and be a man.
Yeah.
A man gonna say, man, quit talking to my son like that.
Facts. Or he should. That's what he
You get what I'm
should
saying?
do.
Like he gonna check her. Like he not no man. He a little baby. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
my family definitely not like that. It's the opposite.
I was gonna say, like,
That's
I've
insane.
seen so many women do that.
Yeah.
And I feel like even with mother and daughter, I've seen a lot of men recently be like, hey, my baby mama jealous of my daughter. And they step in and they redirect these emotions. You get what I'm saying? And they give their daughter an outlet versus it just being the mama against the daughter, That man step in there and kind of offset that balance.
Well, men
Same.
also think that they can treat their kids better than the woman that they had kids by. So
That's true, too.
I can see the mama being jealous of that daughter being treated better.
That's true, for sure.
But my mom's side of the family, really my friends too. Like, if I was to bring other people on the couch, that I know, my friend had her name Nick. She always talk about how all her brothers was coddled. They got their papers written by, like, they had lost their mom when they was in high school. She said the whole family took them in, and she had to be this independent black woman, and the boys just get coddled and shit.
That's how it go.
That's how it goes.
So like, and the family is all women. So like, it's totally opposite from what you said when you say the men will treat the kid as if they are a kid, and the woman be like, nah, toughen the fuck up.
No. What I'm saying is like, she's still gonna spew them negative, toxic masculinity words at him, but she's definitely gonna coddle the fuck out of him. A black woman for sure.
Okay.
That's why I always tell people to read The Negro Marriage. It's like a Willie Lynch letter.
Okay.
And it's so powerful. And when you read it, you'll see that that's exactly where we are today. When you separate a man and a woman, they say basically breed two Negroes, take the man away from the woman, make him abuse him, take him out in the field, make him work, whatever. Whichever offspring they have, whether it be girl or boy, the woman is going to push that girl to be strong and independent because she basically ain't no man gonna be here for you because he's going to be taken, blah, blah, blah. And then she's gonna coddle that boy because she know what he finna go through. You get what I'm saying? So even to this day, black women coddle. We hear it all the time. What the black man go through, And I keep telling people, black men and black women grow up in the same fucking trenches.
We go through the same shit.
But do you ever hear the black woman's plight?
Yeah.
No, it's what the black man go, the black man.
They also, a lot of people are saying black women victimize themselves.
No, I feel like now we just at a point where it's like enough is enough. Enough is a fucking enough. Like even me, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Right? My mom used to say, I'm up to here and I ain't finna drown. Like straight up. This shit getting out of hand.
Yeah. I had a question that I was gonna ask last episode when I did it, but I'm gonna ask it now since we're on the topic of it.
What's happening?
Can you be a good father
And a bad husband.
and a bad husband or bad partner?
I would think so, but I ain't no father, so
Jay?
yeah.
I think so.
I think a lot of niggas want to be daddies and not husbands. You know how cool it is to be a dad?
Yeah, I know a lot of dudes.
Especially
like that
cool
who-
because you just gotta do the bare minimum since there's a lot of non-dads. You just gotta be there.
You just gotta show up.
You just gotta
bruh.
be there.
You just
It's
gotta
like,
show
oh
up.
my God, give me some dick, dude.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? If you go to, I can always tell who an active daddy and who not based off of what they post, right? Because like a day ago or a couple hours ago, mom posted this picture, you know, and then the next day or hours later, dad posted the same exact picture.
Took it from mama page.
Take it from mama page.
That's my daddy.
And then everybody's in the comments, oh, that's your twin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a good dad.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
My baby.
That's why I stopped doing that. I just had Crystal tag me in the phone all at one time because I don't post a lot. So whenever you see my kid posted, Crystal posted it.
Yeah.
And she tagged me in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the good way to go. It's about at me.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts on the question I asked? Can you be
Yeah, because sometimes you're just not compatible with a person. Y'all probably really shouldn't have had the kid, but that's your kid, so you love him. And you gonna be there.
Somebody had said it on Facebook when Monique and her son was going at it with each other. I had left a comment on the thread about like where was his father in his life? And I responded from what I did learn about their situation is that was the husband it was her first husband. He was the child from her first husband, and she was really just a homosexual with him. Like he had shelter and shit. So that's my husband. And so she didn't really love that nigga. And so she probably didn't really love that child because that child is a product of a relationship she didn't want to be in. Mm-hmm. And so then it was like, well, they can still he can still be a good father to him, even if he was a shitty husband to her. And I was like, I don't think that's true. I think that why should he not like his father if his father was still a good father to him? And I was like, well, just because your dad wants to be a great dad to you, but a shitty person to your mother, doesn't mean that you need to respect that guy still and be like, okay, do right by me, but fuck my mama. Like, I just don't think that.
I don't think kids can decipher that either.
Yeah.
I think it depends. Like, in a Monique, so is the son cool with the daddy or no?
No. He don't have a relationship with his father, I believe. He don't have a relationship with both his parents, but he don't speak on his father much.
Okay. And he still has some type of ties to Monique, like love, basically.
I think he just
it's something.
Like, he don't want it to.
He just don't want the headline to be that she cares about him and they have a relationship.
I'm be honest. I feel like with him, it's one of those situations where it don't matter what she say. Mm. Like hearing from his side, hearing from her side. I feel like neither one of them are lying. Mm-hmm. I just feel like it's one of those situations where it's like, it doesn't matter what I say. It's not, you don't forgive me. Like, it's not going to be enough. Based off of what I'm hearing him say.
It's so, he basically, Shannon Shep asked her a question, how's the relationship with your son? And she said, that's something I still pray about. And he's saying, don't fucking say you pray about it because we both don't want a relationship with each other. So say how it is. You don't want a relationship with me. I don't really want a relationship with you, and that's what it is. And she's like, I've tried to have a relationship with you. And so she was posting text messages. He was like, that's cap. And she posted shit from 2021 of text messages, and it just seems like he's like reaching out to her, and she's too busy to respond. And so then she eventually responds. He's like, we've been talking in 2021, and people's just like, this actually don't make you look good. Because it's like, what was going on to where he's still...
You haven't talked to him in 3 years.
Right.
So it's just like, where's the cap for real? Because I saw through the cap. You're a fucking comedian that's trying to fight for your relevancy again. Like, you felt like you was such a talented person. You was right there, and you did not do what they told you to do. And so now you got the door shut on you, and you're just trying to tell everybody that.
It's funny. Keep going, my bad.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, when we talk about like wiping clean of the internet and stuff, I vividly remember Monique going on press runs for Precious.
Yeah.
Like, I vividly remember it. I vividly remember her being on WGCI and like saying like, yeah, y'all finna stop calling me Nikki Parker. Y'all finna start calling me Monique. Like,
that sounds familiar.
I vividly remember her doing press runs for Precious. So I think it's so crazy how they blackball her and say that she didn't do it because I remember it.
She didn't do the one, and the one is like overseas.
International, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just saying, I vividly remember it.
Yeah. They wanted her to do Free Press International.
Yeah, okay.
She was like, nah, I need to get paid. It was like, no, we're not going to pay you. And that started it all. So yeah. But the whole family, mother and son shit, like, I was just really on his side because I know how much cap and how much parents stick together when they know that a lot of their focus is always on the basic necessities. I made sure you ate, made sure you had a place to sleep, but you didn't teach them how to be, like, you didn't teach their id. You didn't teach them the morals and the ethics and figuring out, teaching life into them. You didn't teach none of that.
Do you think that in that relationship, the wrong can be righted?
You got to expound a little bit more. What you mean
like,
by that?
He is hurt by her.
Yes.
Deeply.
Yes.
Do you think that he is going to forgive his mother?
No. I don't think that's something you can forgive. I'm on his side. You can't forget that shit.
So then there's no need for us to have a relationship.
And that's what he's saying. Stop capping. You ain't praying for no fucking relationship. We both know we don't want one with each other. That's what he was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 16 minutes worth of TikToks.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did one TikTok that was 16 minutes, and he wrote it out, and he just said it.
Bro, them things was long as hell.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watch it. It was too dramatic.
I watched the first one that was like 6 minutes. I'm like, wherever this ends, it ends.
Whenever people pull out a written letter, Just sum this shit up for me, dog.
He was. So
Nah, man,
I
that's
fuck
too
with it.
much.
I fuck with because you want to make sure you say
To
exactly
whom
what you
it may
need to
concern.
say.
Fuck out of here.
Some people ain't as, eloquent and together with saying stuff on the spot. He wrote it out.
I feel you. I
feel like more people should take that route. I feel like Meek Mill should start taking that route.
I agree.
Meek Mill definitely need to start writing
Meek
shit
been out
before
here bad as hell.
Yeah, bro.
That nigga Andrew Schwartz, what he say? He the worst at showing he not gay. Like, you like, I love pussy, I lick it, I smell it, I breathe it.
When that shit bleeding, nigga, I'ma scoop it up.
Like, what?
He did the same thing Wayne did in 2008. When them baby pictures and them niggas kissing, the first song he came out with was Pussy Monster. Then he came out with Prostitute Flange. I don't care how many dicks you sucked. I'm still fucking with you. Nah, bro. You don't got to do that.
Yeah.
That's too far.
Prostitute was that shit, though.
So how y'all feel about these new allegations with Diddy?
That nigga's, man, whatever they say he's guilty of
Whatever
at this
they
point.
say
I don't
he
care.
did that shit.
That nigga is guilty.
They said he on the Jeffrey Epstein level. Nah.
All right, we ain't got to do all that.
That's what they said.
We ain't got to do all that.
I got pushed back.
Okay.
I don't think he did it. He did some freaky stuff, but I don't think it was like forceful. I think them niggas wanted to do that shit.
You don't think it's coercion?
That's what Diddy want us to
I don't think
believe.
You don't think it's coercion?
I don't think he coerced.
Nah,
It's a power dynamic?
it's definitely coercion, power dynamic.
With the girl, what's her name?
Cassie.
Yeah.
So you don't think that is there with the men?
Nope.
So Usher being sent to his house at like 13 to learn the ropes of the.
Wait up, I ain't hear this part.
You ain't hear about this?
No, I ain't hear this part.
Usher was in the headlines too, of having relations with Diddy.
Yeah,
I thought it was
L.A.
grown
Reid.
relationships.
So L.A. Reid discovered Usher at a talent show, and I think it's L.A. Reid. I probably should stop using names. Anyway, Usher got found at a talent show. They sent him to go stay with Diddy for like a summer or something, so Diddy could teach him the ropes.
Yeah, and Usher. I actually next episode that's dropping, we're gonna talk about
Usher's coming on?
No, Usher has a song called "Naked," and we're gonna review the song because that song. He says that he's a sexaholic. He believes he's a sexaholic.
Is it on his new album?
Yeah.
Let me make sure homie ain't right that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm thinking of something different.
I knew.
Maybe I
Usher
heard-
was
maybe I
wild
heard
when
the facts
when
wrong
them
then.
when the pegging allegations came out. Like
Wait, what?
15 years ago.
Yeah, I don't
They said
remember
his
those.
ex-wife used to peg him.
I mean,
Hey man, when you all right, I ain't gonna do too much.
Shout out to the niggas getting paid.
We're not,
for the
bro.
next
We're
episode.
not.
Shout out to the peg niggas.
We're not.
Lord.
Shout out. I can
Go
shout
ahead
out
and
all my
say
gay
it.
niggas, man.
No,
Whatever
man.
you do, you do.
Now is the time for men to be support for each other. If y'all all looking for validation and you don't want to admit it, we'll be the first to tell y'all. That's who y'all look to for validation. Is your compadre. You feel me? Somebody need to step up and be a male activist, create some fucking organization for y'all to really start talking about mental health. It is not the women's job. We are not supposed to be safe spaces right now for y'all. Men are supposed to be, because that's who you look to for validation. So stop trying to blame women for not being safe spaces instead of blaming men for not being safe spaces.
So that goes to my post
Which is
that I had posted when I was talking about the niggas talking about, oh, you can't talk about your feelings or something. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I'm so like, literally what you just said is what I was saying in a nutshell. Like, y'all niggas don't even take your own feelings seriously.
yeah.
Niggas that be in the group like, yeah, my wife cheated on me. We told you not to fuck with that bitch anyway. That bitch was a hoe.
Gotta
Right?
listen sometimes.
Like,
I mean, sometimes that's just what you gotta tell
you
them.
know,
man,
and nigga literally going through it.
Yeah.
Nigga life is in shambles, and
Yeah.
y'all making jokes.
Yeah.
Well, just for me, it just depends on how he got there.
And you know it's true.
Because I ain't disagreeing with you.
Do
You
be
know it-
making jokes.
Nah, niggas be making jokes.
Some
if a
people deserve
woman
it.
coming to another woman like and say that,
Yeah. They all finna come together. Single,
like
single girls club.
what do you need? We finna help you out.
Let's go
Get
to
your
a brunch.
kids.
You feel
Let's
me?
go slash his tires. Like,
Yeah.
we coming together. Y'all niggas start cracking on each other, and then y'all want to talk about how
Bro,
y'all ain't got no safe space.
Bro, I had an ex. She and her sister and her fucking friend all went through Hammond and was fucking up people's cars that they had issues with because it was boy problems. They fucking up people's shit in Hammond, bro.
Man, hold on.
See,
Let me
that's loyalty.
hold on, man. Let me break this down, bro. Let me put women on game, bro, about fucking up cars, bro. Cause $8.
No, fuck no. Don't try to get away from this man shit.
$8 and about, I'll say $8, maybe 20, 30 minutes of timing. You can do a lot of damage with very little work. I want y'all to type in Google right now. Type in tire core puller. Yes, tire core puller. They're on AutoZone and like a little screwdriver thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the drop on this car. You could even drop an air tag in this shit. Either way, know where he at, right? He get out the way, boom. You're going to pull up on the car with the tire core puller. You're going to pull the tire core out. That's what holds the air into the tire.
Okay.
So you're going to pull all of them out, or you could just do 3. Like, I'm an asshole, so I just do 3 and just leave one of them with air.
Okay.
And then you leave. He has to get that car pulled, towed. Because he ain't going to be smart enough to check his tire cores.
So don't fuck up the headlights and the taillights.
Yeah, don't do nothing that he can claim on insurance. He wasted your time and your energy.
Okay.
Just go pull his tire cores and have
How
him
you
call
feel
a
about
tow
that, Jay,
truck.
that he just gave some game to the women?
How do you even know this? That's the real question.
I was gonna
Where you
say
learned
I'm
this at?
stunned. My mouth was open.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Just do that. Or take his radiator cap off.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because women be working so
They do.
hard destroying these cars.
Well, they don't
and you
know
can
much
just-
about cars and shit.
And you can just claim it on insurance. I watched this woman destroy my car, bro.
Okay.
Like, just sat there and watched. I wasn't mad at all. I'm like, bro, I'm just finna call State Farm. Now, had she waited till I like went on a trip to like Lawrence, Kansas or something,
You can't blame her.
and pulled my tire cores, I would have been asked out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I want to get back to that before we head up out of here. Why don't you all stick together when it comes to the mental health? Where did you get this idea that mental health wasn't real or it doesn't matter? For
You're asking
men.
Drew, why can't I answer this?
Both. of y'all
Oh, okay.
can do
But
it.
Drew, you can start though.
I think it just I think it depends on the situation. Because before we were talking about getting cheated on, sometimes, man, you gotta crack a joke to us. Quit from
Okay.
crying.
Okay.
But the nigga need to cry. That's the problem.
Hey, he gotta cry.
He does need to cry.
Don't cry to me, man.
You
So
ever
all
have
he
men-
did was brush over his feelings and laugh with y'all niggas. And now he getting on Facebook blaming bitches that he can't express himself.
That's
Then
his fault.
Now you taking it too far. You gotta just blame her, man.
No,
Don't
that's
blame
how
all
it
the
go.
other women.
No, you gotta blame that he don't got a safe space where he wants it to be.
If you want to
You know
crash
you don't
out,
want it to be with the woman. You
'Cause
want it to
then-
be with your homies.
Then he go back and go tell this girl that, you really hurt my feelings. Da, 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 da. Then they get into an argument. And she say, niggas feelings around here getting hurt and shit. And then,
niggas feelings weak as hell around this bitch.
And then now on Facebook, you can't tell a bitch shit without her throwing it in your face.
Yeah.
When in reality, if he could have came to his niggas and talked, he would have never tried to talk to this bitch.
He would have
about
never
that.
tried. Yeah.
So you can like come to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using me and my people as But if it's something that we watched you lead into, we gonna rip that Band-Aid off.
Okay.
Hey, bro, you dumb as hell. Laugh at the jokes. Ha ha. Your bitch got fucked. Ha ha. But then on the back end, it's like, all right, bro, let's help you out. Because you still got to feel that hurt.
Yeah. The
No,
feel that hurt part is where
supposed to
y'all
be
not
first.
there. Yeah, y'all
Yeah,
not there.
Yeah, but that's
That
what
was
you
supposed to
do.
be
You
first,
lay it
then we
cool.
joke later. The shit
Yeah.
ain't funny
It
right
ain't
now.
funny. It just happened today.
Nah,
like, what
fuck
the
that.
fuck?
It don't matter.
It's funny months later.
Like,
Yeah.
you got punched today, but y'all was in the gym for 6 months leading up to this punch. Like, you seen this coming, bro. You shouldn't have cuffed that shorty to drive the cloth-seated Kia. They got 3 baby daddies to work at the call center, bro. You knew what you were signing up for.
I think
You knew she was going to cheat on you.
eventually men do know who they can go to and bring the stuff to. Because I got a homie who we told him the same situation, and when he decided to brought it, he brought it to one particular person first, but then later brought it to everybody. That's when the jokes came. We told you
Okay.
2 years ago she wasn't about the right.
You still shouldn't have cracked joke. Y'all ain't shit.
Maybe that's the part we're
Y'all
missing, bro.
ain't shit,
That's
bro.
the part I'm missing.
Let
like,
the jokes go.
No, no,
Why is it jokes
no.
in this?
Bro,
This is
You
not a
gotta get
joking
these
matter.
jokes, bro. You
Imagine-
gotta get these
imagine
jokes,
no-
bro.
Because we were serious with you the first time.
Exactly.
That's what it was.
Nah.
Because
Imagine
we don't
You
open
see
up
this
like we ain't
ideology
gonna.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
Imagine your girl cheat on you. Y'all damn near finna start having babies together and shit, and you find out she cheat on you. You come to me and you say, "Yeah, man, my girl, she fucking cheated on me, bro. We just started IVF." You feel me? And I'm like, why would you get that bitch pregnant?
Right.
and you really love her fuck. Like, bro, she really.
Sometimes that's how you gotta start.
Like when niggas say that too, so just say it again.
Why would you get that bitch pregnant? You over here like, damn, she really is a great mom. Like, y'all
Like,
just ain't see that
niggas
side of
be like,
her.
Man, bro. They don't even say shit.
Oh God, they don't, man.
just
You know
sit
how
back.
it is. No, it's always, man. You know how it is, man.
you know how shit
oh, you act like if she was in your DMs, you wouldn't have cracked. It's like, no,
Motherfuckers know how she be.
man, nigga, your ass cap, man. You know she was in your DMs.
No.
Like, no, she
told
fought her
you.
last two
Yeah.
baby daddies.
I
I
was
think
there-
she'd fight me. You
Prime
know,
example, like I had this happen with my female friends. I was dating a girl that they just did not understand why I should have been dating her. But I've never met that version that they've met when she was younger.
Right.
And so I'm locked in. I love this girl. She got a kid. And they just like, yeah, T, this is not the right decision. So now,
Daddy.
yeah. And so I'm conflicted between having this idea where I wanted my family. I feel like my family and my friends, we're all gonna grow our family up together. Like that's my community. I'm gonna be the place that everybody come to. We do the kickbacks and the fucking barbecues at my big ass crib. Like I always envision myself to be the rich friend. We all come over and hang out with our family.
right?
I couldn't do that with this partner because my friends don't like her. Nobody want to be around her and shit, and because they all see her as that same person from high school.
Right.
And so I'm now just trying to prove that this is not the person that y'all think she is. And I'm not friends with those friends anymore, and I'm not dating her anymore, and I will never go back to both. You feel me? And it's just like I didn't have a safe space to even try to like change any of their fucking opinions about each other. Yeah. So it's like, fuck, but all of y'all gotta go.
Yep.
Because I
The
still
best
want this.
the best thing to happen was you getting away from both of them.
Yeah.
Do y'all think people change?
I think they just refine their weaknesses.
Yeah, I was just saying, I think people just learn how to mask what people don't like about them. But I don't think people change. You are who you are.
I think it depends on what kind of change we talking about.
Like if I have a hard time with holding myself accountable, can I change and get better with that?
I feel like you can get better.
Yeah.
I don't think you would like change. Like you just would 100% be more accountable. But I feel like you'll get better.
Yeah, I think you'll learn to shut up. But your actions will probably still be the same.
And thoughts.
I think that's for a lot of us. But if someone that really locks in with believing mental health is real, they believe in learning, they don't, stop and growth, I think they will refine that weakness. Like they'll maybe start leading with accountability. Like that's something new that I talked to my girlfriend about. Like you're good with apologizing, but you're bad with leading with that apology. So if you know that you just fucking hit my car, as soon as you get out the car, say, my bad, I'm sorry for hitting your car, instead of like, damn, how this happened? Bitch, you know how
People do that.
Bruh.
you know what just fucking happened. Lead with the accountability instead of waiting for it to show up. You feel me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel that.
Okay. Well, you got anything to leave out on Nova? You got something we ain't speak on before we head up out of here?
That was the mental health part?
We already you go to it because we touched on like
Yeah, I think we touched on it.
yeah.
Nah, man, I'm out here in these streets, man. Got a girlfriend now. We
vetting
for a husband too.
You want a poly?
Yeah.
Okay.
We need a man in our life to help us pick up heavy things, and
That's crazy. Y'all just want a slave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, who doing what now? Y'all talking about threesome?
No, we're talking about getting a sponsor. I mean,
Oh. Wait, what?
yeah, maybe
I was going to say, oh, this is... So,
girl, but the crazy part is like she really.
so y'all would be a
lesbian.
throuple?
Yeah, I guess.
You would be in a throuple?
I'll be in a a little poly.
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
I think you are who I think Shay is. Like, vice versa.
What do you mean?
I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm trying not to get too ignorant.
Okay.
Because I'll just shoot and say some wild
Say it,
shit.
go ahead.
Okay, I thought you would have been the lesbian.
A lot of people think I'm a lesbian.
But you're
Sexual.
you're pancakes.
Yeah, I'm just a masked woman. A lot of people think I'm a lesbian, but I'm not.
Like, you would be the little spoon to a nigga,
Yeah, but I'll be a big spoon too.
but would you be the little spoon?
Yeah, I'll be like her little spoon me.
Do you like holding hands?
I'm so affectionate.
That's gender that we talking about right now. That's gender.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh. So, like,
When she says she's masked, that just means that she like what people have claimed to be what it is to be a man, the provider, the protector. she aligns more on that side, even if she's a woman, her sex is female. She just agrees that I fit more on that, so I'm asked.
Yeah, I'm just a little masculine. But I think that to know me is to know that both my masculinity and my masculinity and femininity coexist simultaneously. And that's something that's hard in this gay shit.
Yeah.
It's hard as fuck.
It's definitely hard.
Shut up. What you
It
doing?
is. This is a lot to take in and pick up.
You know?
But I'm learning.
Cis men also have issues with the identity with what masculinity is. Y'all also have femininity in you too. It's just
I know I do. Y'all said I'm one of the girls. Shout out to girls.
No, but
man.
that just means that you are someone that we can come to and talk to about feminine stuff, and you don't like.
Because of my
go talk to somebody else about that.
I am in touch with my divine femininity.
Okay.
That was a bar, wasn't it?
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
Divine. I love the hoes,
no
man.
bars.
I love the hoes.
So if a man wants a woman to protect and provide for him,
It's
that's
like a
cool.
beta.
Yeah. I don't like saying that shit.
Dude, so
Beta
wait,
and
that's
alphas and stuff.
so they're
Beta,
a beta.
alpha, sigma. I think the best kind of man is a sigma.
What's
Okay.
that?
It's a man who duels between both.
So
Like
I'm a Sigma man.
I think you are a sigma man
I'm a Sigma
because
man.
I think when people first see you or when they first come around you, they probably think like you're a pushover. But in reality, you just cool.
Right.
Because if you need to assert yourself, you will. You get what I'm saying?
Y'all here. Your ass gonna die fucking with me.
Okay.
That's
My
Jonesy
bad.
from 49.
Don't do that. You don't do that. You can't follow up with something like that after I said that. What the hell?
Y'all know where he from. Don't play with him.
Don't do that.
Okay. Well, we wrapping up. That was episode 82.
Did Nova drop gems?
Got a gym?
I always say, man, nothing beat a fail but a try.
All right. Okay. Well,
An empty wagon makes the most noise.
an empty wagon makes the most noise.
An empty wagon makes the most noise.
All right.
I can see that.
Okay. Well, back to what I was saying, man. 2 episodes a week for y'all now. Some new things in season 5 in real life. We coming big. We coming hard. Big homos.
Wait. I almost,
And it's a wrap. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating.
Ding, ding,
Peace.
ding.
shout out all my gay niggas, man.
For sure.
Just watch the damn podcast.